Okay, so, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to session 25 of Dungeons & Dragons over here at almost 100%. We will be getting started in just a couple of minutes while the entire gang gets themselves in order and finds themselves in the Discord channel, ready to play. I appear to be the only one on Roll20 that's logged in also, so, you know, even though I'm 5 minutes from the game starting, I'm the earliest one here. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing good, having a good Sunday. It didn't quite feel like streaming this morning. I woke up at 7, my alarm ready to go, and I was like, no. Because it would have either been a Dark Souls stream, a Crash Bandicoot stream, or maybe No Man's Sky stream. I didn't feel like playing any of those, or at least streaming any of those today. You know? Not with, like, my current energy levels. So, yeah, I just decided to forego such a stream and wait until 1 p.m. for a nice, clean intro start to Dungeons & Dragons. As I posted on our Discord and Twitter notification, this is session 25, the last session of this year, 2020, because our DM wishes to take a hiatus, a sort of break from DMing for about a month. And I think we'll resume once more January 6th. I'm guessing the first Sunday of the new year. So that's not too bad. I can handle not having D&D on Sundays for a whole month straight, considering I have other D&D sessions to deal with. This will be a nice reprieve. But it may not be such a long break, considering our players are thinking of hosting one-shots during this hiatus, in which, I don't know, maybe our DM just gets to play instead of having to think about everything and plan and plot to destroy us all. Someone else can do that for a change. I have been sort of brainstorming something in the background, like, as I drive to work, I think, this will be a cool idea, but I haven't really put it into motion in, like, Roll20 or have made any encounters or dialogue or anything. But who knows? Maybe we'll see a one-shot from me. Maybe I'll stream a one-shot of someone else doing whatever they've come up with. That'll be determined in the near future. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and message the fellas over in that Discord saying that I am live. And we'll be joining VC in just a minute. There we go, giving them some time to get all their illegal, non-streamer friendly verbiage out of the way. Oh, hi, call sign, what's up? Came to say hi. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate you saying it. It's okay if you can't stay though. Just it's nice of you to be here, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, and if you want to just get interested in what the session is about, we always have the VODs ready to go. I usually label them in what episodes they are, although you will sort of have to scroll down the list for how far back you want to go, because the VODs are made in order of the day that I streamed, so typically you'll just go back 7 days each time and you'll find the latest, the last previous episode of this Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I try to do them within a week, but sometimes I get lazy. I definitely make sure to put up a VOD, highlight it, before Twitch automatically deletes VODs in that, like, 14 to 15 day break. But, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and say hello to the fellas. Let's go ahead and say hi.
Table for this session.
Oh, that's loud. Wow, hold on.
Hold on. Can you guys hear your voices through the thing?
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I hear my...
A little bit, yeah. Is this a webcam mic?
No. It's a Blue Yeti, but it's like far away and between three of us.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the part of this session is just an audio check to see if audio is working for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean.
Wait, what's the reason again?
I'll show you in just a minute, actually.
They are in person. Hope they're 6 feet apart each.
Oh yeah, totally. Of course. We're all wearing masks.
Oh, it's awful.
You guys can't hear asthmatic ducks.
Oh, now you're very quiet. I'm afraid to turn you up because you'll just blast me again.
You should be.
Oh my god.
At any point, it could go horribly wrong.
Oh, there's
Alright, I'll go.
blast your earlobes up.
Alright, I have turned you up.
We do. If this doesn't work, we do have 2 extra microphones. So
Yeah, we could each have a mic.
Okay,
Just
perfect.
takes more effort.
I mean, it would take like
Let me see.
a minute. Or 2
There we go.
minutes.
I'm okay with this.
There's our DM.
Hey.
Yeah. Howdy!
I wanna say anything.
So this is Baldrus.
Howdy.
Hey, it's been a while.
This is DM.
Alright, I'm getting framed. Let me grab one of these ducks so I make a good first
And
impression.
the ducks. Yeah.
Stream cannot see this, by the way, but I can.
Oh, okay. And that's
good.
and that's
Yeah.
Glad they don't have to see that.
that's our mascot.
I'm glad you guys were able to see that.
Yep. So it's just us 3. I think Brandon is at home. I didn't actually think to message Brandon. I feel bad now.
See you, Kid Coral.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
capable for mine.
there he is.
You can come here.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
Mic just blasting full. I'm gonna lower him from 200% just in case.
Yeah, yeah, let me.
there we go.
This come from my tablet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, the audio is coming from Andrew's
Yeah, there we
tablet.
go.
Yeah.
We just needed to hear it all. But
So what
Is
are
that
we
a
doing?
Tim I see?
Honest hearing.
Oh, we
Yes.
got a
I
pulse.
think-
We got a pulse from Brandon.
I think one of us should use this.
He's here,
Like, I
he's
just have it in my ear.
He's
And
here.
it's not,
Brandon's
like,
talking.
anything. The other one should just use like a headphone.
It is a weakened
I can't
pulse.
hear them speaking. You have that in.
No, yeah, that's why you can use this.
Oh,
I may be fighting a cold.
I'll turn it up.
Are they good as far as that mic goes? Like, are some of us too quiet and some of us too loud?
Both, all of y'all are fine now.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We solved it.
What did they say?
No, they
We're all
said you
good.
Suck, Alan. They're just
Yeah,
roasting.
just-
We also have we're by a lake.
Nice.
There's ducks.
Doxed.
Now, but they're like being.
You broke it.
That is the wrong microphone.
Whatever you just did, put it back to blasting noises.
Whatever we did, put it back to blasting noises.
Yeah.
What is that? Did someone just play Rick and Morty soundboard? Is that your text sound? That's not my text sound. Oh,
Yeah, that's my ringtone.
kind of epic, honestly.
There we go.
So I'm gonna grab like some paper so I don't blast your ear.
Oh.
Just rolling on that.
It's gonna be these kind of. I thought we were supposed to end a year, like, gracefully.
Oh no! Hell no!
Oh no.
Session 25.
Should have grabbed the Four Loco on my way back home from getting lunch.
So there's a 9-hour session, I was told.
Oh. We could, dude. We could. With what I have in store for you guys, it could be a 9-hour session.
I gotta drive back home, man.
I will literally buy Wi-Fi on my airplane to join in on this 9-hour session.
Andrew's got a flight that he's gonna leave for around 4:30.
What?
So I know.
I mean, you guys can technically stay here longer, but
You wacko.
So we're gonna run this till around 4 o'clock. I know exactly what's gonna happen unless you guys mess it up, which we will inevitably. Shit.
What happened to the
you
mic?
good?
Did you guys not change it? Like when you moved it, Tim, to show the lake, something happened in the mic and it altered the sound.
Did it, like unplug?
Maybe?
No.
Better.
There you go. Now you're back.
Much better. Just
We're
never
better
let.
now. We're better
Oh,
now.
not anymore.
Don't move that cord.
Don't touch a thing.
all right, cool. Whatever it did, it works.
Oh jeez.
Okay. So yeah. So this is session 25, quarter to 100. Last of the campaign sessions of the year, and we're doing it janky for tradition of how the first session went.
It's not better anymore. You reverted back.
Yeah,
We reverted back.
you touched I saw your hand touch a cord momentarily and it fixed. Let's see. Try again. Oh,
Echo, the quick
Nah.
red fox ships over the lazy brown dog.
I don't think we're ever gonna get it again.
Eater. Is it too loud or is it like a noisy?
Well, because like there's noises in the background that kind of like peak the mic sometimes. Either y'all rolling dice or like the table probably shaking a little bit.
Maybe.
What about now?
Better?
Better.
Ah, that works.
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean,
Okay.
we could go to 3 microphones.
Nobody touch a thing.
Yes. Roll dice on the floor if you have to.
Does this deafen you?
That's. I was prepared for it. It was fine.
Here I was this entire time thinking someone was playing some shooter game.
What about this?
Just drop my giant dice.
Another mic.
No, I think
Welcome to session 25, folks.
like this is gonna be janky for fun. Yeah. So and if for some reason the webcam craps things out, I'll just turn it off. I'm just doing this for giggles.
We could do.
So yeah, so overall protocol,
sure.
we are. I'll have some closing words at the end of the session, but yeah, we're a quarter to 100.
Yes.
If we ever go up to 100. This is going to be the last campaign session of the year, but for the rest of December, if anybody wants to do like as DM want to run a one-shot, holiday special, random special, you all have the privilege to run or play whatever you want for the rest of December and part of January.
Part of January.
I don't know how much of January, but till we come back, I'm hanging my hat as DM for a bit.
Oh man.
So I am fried.
All of you are legally required to run one shot, by the way, or you're kicked from our group. Sorry, I didn't make the rules.
If you want to
It
be
was
on
nice
webcam,
knowing you all.
if you want to be on webcam, great. If you don't want to be or can't, no worries. You can.
Yeah, help you guys feel like you're immersed next to us. Mog's seat, Brandon's seat's over there. Jules' seat, you're the backpack.
Why'd you point at the ducks when we said Brandon?
Because Brandon likes animals. He's a cat. There's ducks. It's like a thing.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
there's
dragon
Brandon
people.
right
You can't knock
Yeah,
Brandon for being a cat when y'all are dragons.
That's true. That is, scalies are one thing. It's
All
different.
non-humans are.
I will be right back.
All non-humans are inferior.
Can
Oh,
I get
also,
inspiration?
Alan said you are going to be buying some stuff tomorrow for on.
Yes.
But just also physically, we also have one of the last copies in Cape Coral of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
The
So,
last.
when we come back in January for the campaign, this is allowed to be in the campaign.
Okay.
And I will have
So-
that book on D&D.
All right. So we either need to burn the entirety of Janglebrook down so we get a guaranteed level, so that we can use something from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Exactly. This.
Murder everything till the DM says level up.
Yes.
Also, Jules,
What's up?
I know that you usually pop into Discord just on session days, but if you wanted to hop in, or just check the chat sometime tomorrow, I'm gonna post an invite link to a campaign so that we can all create our character sheets in D&D Beyond.
Oh.
And it'll give Tim access to all of our character sheets, and it'll also be much easier to make them compared to like having to manually put everything into Roll20.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, yeah, just like check the chat like tomorrow, like around noon probably.
Just ping him if you have to.
Yeah, well, I mean I'll ping everybody, but you know, just like you've got a month to figure it out, so it's not
Thank
like
you.
it'll be super cool.
Naturally, it'll be done at the last day.
I'll have all of the books that we currently use and Tasha's. So.
Cool.
Yeah, we're talking.
You're good. You're good. Also, you won't just see all the excitement of what I do when I'm voice acting on camera. You also see the panic when you guys are like, "I want to blow up a building." Hey,
That works.
Brandon.
Is there?
I don't
a
know.
way
Should I put it over here or should I put it over where
Shh.
everybody else's faces
Is
are?
there a
So-
Brandon cam?
There is a Brandon cam. The cat.
Is there a way you can expand the thing so you see everybody's cameras at once on Discord?
Yeah.
Click on main session.
Yeah.
Main session. Got it. All right, coolio. That'll work.
This is so weird but cool.
Let's see.
Alright. Because believe me, when I do panic, you guys, times I'm just like.
Ignore my mess, ignore my eating.
And now I can't mute my mic when I'm panicking, so now you'll hear all the unheard things.
Be a cute tail, I'll mute you.
The cue is going to be him going.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how perceptive.
We have a Santiago loading in.
I think because it's trying to do disc OBS as well, it's deactivated there.
Could be. Why do I have? This is what saw the.
I also know Santiago. Here, it's probably. Hey, it's the green screen.
Yeah.
Put Jangle Brook on your green screen.
Oh my.
I usually have to crop the whole thing so the green screen's actually there this time. No. GG's.
Jeez, I need a haircut.
You need a
I need a
haircut.
haircut for like.
Probably several years.
Damn, dude.
I'm playing the music in Roll20.
Actually role-playing Harrius. Cosplaying Harrius.
No.
Okay. Whatever.
The natures.
I don't have Roll20 open. Because I don't know how to. I could get a laugh.
There is an app, but
There's an app for that.
we're not doing any maps. It's all
There we
free minds. There.
Yeah, so if there were to be combat today, wink wink, we're we're gonna be using Roll20 for sounds, and what I have in mind if it happens, is gonna be more the mind. So it's gonna we're really bringing it back to session 1 mentality.
All right.
Turn to tradition.
Yeah.
It's also back when I didn't have any this, so it's like I don't have my notes on me right now. So if I forget something, I'm just like name is Bill. Okay, other than me looking.
Hey, what was the name of the shopkeeper at the boat?
Did we ask?
No.
That's what we thought.
You can just make up
So
the
don't
name
ask
now.
me
Yeah.
again.
We just popped in. Hey, you stuff come in yet? And then we leave when he says no.
We should all start this session off by
In life or in real life or in
in game. I mean, I guess if you got it available in real life. 8. Double 18.
This is a good day.
I have to look
17. 6.
This
Yikes.
dice. So, oh, no.
Yo, we get the whole squad now. Oh, this is IRL D&D. I don't think that's how luck in RG works.
Neither one of you look at my books because I don't have my wall.
He doesn't have a wall, dude.
Decorative hummingbird
I
pillow.
can take my glasses off. I will be able to that far. Yo, we got the whole squad. Sick.
Thinking base.
Okay, I am pretty much ready when you guys are. Oh damn! Oh damn!
Got a light on it.
Hot damn! This is crazy. Lovely microphone, Jules, by the way.
Oh yeah, right?
Alright, well I am ready to on when we all are ready.
I'm not ready.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another hour. Think pizza.
I didn't even finish writing this.
I would like us for all to take a moment of silence for the deaths of last session.
Who died?
Yeah, Jules, you gotta go.
Says
Unless you made a new
vampire.
character.
What was that?
Unless you made a new character, you're out.
He pseudo died.
Oh yeah, I died.
You died, bro.
Hey, I got 12 ready to go.
There you go.
Yeah, I can get Popeyes on the way.
Thanks,
I
Mom.
can just go buy it.
Here, wave to everyone, Mom.
Hey guys, hi everybody. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving.
Wanye's mother.
Yeah, that's my mother.
Mother.
No, yeah, we can get Culver's or something, or Popeyes.
Oh no, I could be here and then everybody could eat.
Do you guys want Popeyes chicken?
I might nibble. But, yeah.
Okay. But I mean later,
Oh.
like 3.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry you cannot have Popeyes.
I already got
Well,
polio.
time to hit up DoorDash.
Polio tropical.
Yeah, dude.
It's like instant chicken goes
Instant chick.
So above KFC, lower than Chick-fil-A.
above KFC. I don't
Okay,
blaze up.
I am ready.
It's awesome. I'm ready.
Okay, so last campaign session of let's dive back in last. So as of last session, you guys gone to the doctor, try and get Wanye some medical help, only to find out that the schedule's booked by Nurse Sylvia. Back in, you all thought it best down. Collect your thoughts or gather information. Some people started up a group. Other people wanted to learn some skills like potion. Other people created a minor infection. Other people gathered information on the devilry and the person, more of some happenstances that went on. And other people became Wrestling Hall of Fame for them. I was cutting it. I cut out for a
I don't know if it's happening for you guys or is it
Yeah,
just
it's
me?
happening with me.
Okay.
Okay.
I call it like every
I'll
other
try.
word.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll speak up a bit. If it happens again, let.
Okay. I'll raise my hand.
All right. Okay. So you all did your own little escapade, and then at the end of it, you all seemed pulled into a sequence of sorts that felt real at first, where Clyde was by a mind flare, and you all fought a beholder. One of you died, but not died, and you all woke up the following morning to go to Wanye's doctor's appointment. So everyone, as you all wake up in your expected place, what would you like to do?
Oh boy.
I can't wait to get rid of this horse ace. Great.
As he stands on the front porch of someone's house.
Yeah, I'm just sitting out at the front of it, breathing in the fresh air.
Are you out front of the here?
Oh no, I'm literally on the
ladies'
porch. Actual, I thought you meant this porch right here,
No,
but
no.
no, I'm literally on a porch.
You're on the. I'll open the window. Who you talking to out there?
I'll say, as Wanye, you feel the surge in your stomach, and you start heavily vomiting. Just profusely, and you see cacophony of color splurge out of it.
That ain't right.
Looks like this.
Yeah, just like that, all over the front porch. Yeah, don't tell the lady. I think she'll enjoy that.
She's not gonna enjoy it. She's a vampire.
Nothing wrong?
No. We're gonna head out for the day.
Okay.
Thank you
Wear your mask, sweetie.
for your hospitality. You're married, my friend. This is platonic.
Not for long.
Shit. Are you gonna kill your husband?
Maybe.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, thanks, lady, for the porch. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like quietly creak up at the door and just sort of turn around. And,
I'll say that from bit her before, she was kind of a bit tired, maybe a little bit down and moody. After you see her, she has never looked more lively. Like, she has this new vitality to her.
that's good.
Call it vampirism.
It's good to see. Does she have well-defined bones?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need any. You know, being a vampire, you know, it's got Don't go out in the sun. Don't get wet.
Oh no.
Don't get wet.
Don't go in moving water.
Don't touch horse eggs. Eggs. If a horse lays an egg, don't touch it.
Shut the door. Also, this caveat, we discussed this last night. We were looking at something in Tasha's that was like, oh, if you like, there's a cauldron that if you stick a body in it and put it on top, you can bring it back to life. But that's not the important part. The important part is it says if you're undead, you can't be brought back to life. And then we were thinking, wait a minute, Baldrus is undead. Fi work. We found out Fi would not work on Baldrus. So if he goes down,
I'm dead.
he's done.
Done so forever.
I'll just put you in a dumpster and you'll
Just keep that in mind that
What about the whole turning into dust and reforming somewhere? Is that not a thing for him?
I know that's a thing for like
high-level vampires.
like monster and
Oh, okay.
but I don't know because we're doing like a custom
Oh, got it.
vampire.
you're not there yet.
Oh, okay, got it.
We gotta kill a bunch of people.
More
and level up
bodies.
today, and maybe.
All right, so you both head out. Balsar, Clyde, and this. You guys
Ah,
wake up. Expected location.
Clyde's waking
Well,
up from his...
I've been up a bit. Go for it.
Go on,
So we're wakes
Belsar.
up too.
Oh, I've been up a bit longer than all these guys since I died. Me and Sora, we get up, we get an early breakfast, and we go looking for the rest of the group. Go
Okay.
looking to reconvene with everybody.
Okay.
And keep on, and on the way, if we can, keep on just keeping an eye out for any other dragon boards that might look familiar.
Okay. I'll say it at one point. You spot a dragonborn does throw you off. It's green, and it's a younger kind of teenage dragonborn that says, "You're the red bear, aren't you?"
Yeah. And I pick up a rock, and I with one of my dragon claws, I carve an insignia into it. Here, I'll give you this signed rock here. But you gotta tell me, have you seen any suspicious dragonborn character-y kind of people?
That's actually. And he also offers you some chicken.
Wait, I'm sorry, you're still kind of cutting in and out
Oh,
on
okay.
me, so I
Bring it. Bring the mic close.
Oh boy.
Bring
it to him.
I think. Oh, I just got to use my diaphragm.
I think it's Discord, honestly.
It might be. If it's the cams, we'll shut them off at some
It
point.
might be the cams, not gonna lie.
We'll give it. We'll see. And then we'll try later.
Okay.
But
right there, that's like that. I heard that both those sentences
okay.
all the way through. So that's whatever you guys just
Gotcha.
did. was
Gotcha.
perfect. As right
Okay.
now.
So I might need to keep the diaphragm. Every character might have diaphragm today. So that Teeter's like, yeah, here's some chicken.
The nurse.
Talk to the mother saying, oh, rude. He goes, well, there is that guy known as Lotus. Who, he does a bit of fighting too at the Lucky Luck. But maybe someday you'll challenge him.
Maybe someday is today. We'll find out.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
Stay tuned, kid.
But there's
Yeah, I bet it will be. Here's that rock, by the way.
oh,
I take
thank
the
you,
chicken
thank
as
you.
well, and
Your chicken fingers with a rock trade. Yeah, there's some kind of commotion happening on the end of. I don't know about today, but maybe someday. Maybe someday.
No, we'll see. I kind of gave him a little tousle his hair, or tousle his top of his head a little bit. And as I walk away, I turn back around and I'm like, "Hey, kid, catch!" And I throw my
Thanks, Big Joe. Holds up Pepsi, Coke. All right, and then Clyde and Nasira.
Clyde's still at the devilry. Gonna just wash himself off in the pool, as is tradition. And he doesn't really know where the party is at. he figures his best bet will be either to wait here or head to the Laughing Cow. So he'd probably stick around for some morning drinks, and then once it starts getting to noontime, he'll leave the Devilry and go to the Laughing Cow.
Okay.
Find an alcoholic.
I think we both know the answer.
I guess, yeah.
I guess. Right.
Haven't quite developed that yet.
I'll say because you were at the Devilry pretty much the pick one drink list, and I'll tell you.
Oh, from the list? Alright, let me find the list. Let's see. Maps? No.
I
Oh.
might not have them, so I might not be.
Oh, it's on picks.
No, you have the menu. I have what the menu does.
Yeah, that's...
Where did he post it again?
It's on...
Probably
Session
chat.
notes, right?
I don't know if we don't have the effects.
Yeah, session chat.
Session chat, okay. We've
Oh,
been
it's
actually
pinned.
talking in there. There we go. Okay.
It's pinned in session. Yeah.
Perfect. So just pick one so I could like figure out what it does.
Yeah.
Oh geez, what haven't we done?
I have the beholder.
Yeah, I would say I have the beholder.
Thematic.
Okay. And I'll say that you do down that at some point in the. I don't have the notes on me again. The jangleness of our session. But the for Eye of the Beholder, it does obviously increase your perception.
Increase my perception.
I think it increases your perception by 11. If I remember
Holy hell.
Shit.
Alright, writing that down.
Mm-hmm. Don't take my word for it, but yes, it is. But and then Nasira, wake up the newfound house.
I nudge the closest person to me awake with my foot. I tell him to gather everybody up. We're going out.
Where are we going?
I haven't decided yet. Let's go.
I want to sleep though.
Get up!
Make a intimidation check.
Let's see.
We just robbed a place last night. We're tired as shit.
Guys, aren't you?
Oh, did you roll in chat? 11.
There we go.
He got 11 as well. So he just goes, "Fuck off!" and he gets his Snuggie. He just throws it over his head.
Useless bunch of bandits.
Rich useless bandits.
I go out the door and just start wandering around.
Okay. I'll say, for sake of brevity, between all of you beginning to kind of merge towards the center of town, slowly at some other pace, eventually you all find each other, and Wanya, your has war. You all see, unless you wouldn't do this, Baldrus holding up one. Ow, oh my god.
That's, right across the table.
Sorry, I missed all of that.
Oh, sorry.
So-
You see Wanye king in the middle of the town circle with Baldrus watching him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty sketched out. Like, had
We can't hear Alan at all. I think
We
he's too
can't
far
hear you.
away.
You know, what's the gain at? What's the gain at?
I turned it
God.
We should raise it a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't worry too much about background sound at this point. Let's just bounce it up so that we can hear you all.
Oh yeah, we
That's
need.
like-
Yeah, let's up that. Let's.
Let us.
better.
I'm guessing you're using a Yeti right now.
Yes.
Do you have it set to 360 degree mode?
Yes.
Okay.
In this case, we'll stop cameras. In this case, we'll.
I think we got it.
Just please hold my hair.
That's right.
Yeah.
God, that
Worst
gain
case,
is
we'll
so
stop.
high right now.
Worst case, we'll stop cameras. If it happens again, we'll stop cameras.
We could.
Didn't get any of that.
Didn't get any of that. Well, I
No.
kind of. I mumbled that to there.
Yeah. We got it. The three of us, we got to use our diaphragms here.
I hope.
All right. So you all find Wanya cast puking guts out in the Jenga board square.
Oh boy.
Someone hold my hair, please. Clyde.
I ain't touching that.
Do I have
What?
hair? I don't have hair.
What the hell happened to him?
Horse age.
Horse AIDS, yeah,
I
most
think
likely.
that's that sickness he's got.
My professional diag.
Yeah, I'm gonna limp as all my friends will touch me because I am a hazard danger. The gate. Are we near the gate?
Well, we gotta get you to the
Not
doctor.
yet. And while this happens, you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Piercing. Holy.
As now more vomit comes up, and now there's just large amounts of viscous blood coming out. You are in pain.
Oh boy.
Guys, come on. We gotta get to the gate.
Well, get moving.
Yeah, I'm on my character sheet.
As we're walking along the way, I kind of keep it in hushed tones, but I mostly say it to everyone else besides Wanye because I don't want to get close to him. You fellers had a strange dream with me last night, right?
With you. I had a dream. Everyone in it.
All of us
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
With a with a beholder.
Yeah, I died in glorious combat, so it's nothing different from my usual dreams.
Right.
I can't say anything about a dream, but there was a nightmare, and for some reason you were all there.
Right. Well,
That was like
how you fellers feel about organizing more of those?
Organized.
Let's just say,
Like organizing a dreaming together.
as part of my never-ending search for knowledge, I could beseech a certain power to test us again. Don't know what kind of test, and apparently, at some point, they're actually going to start being lethal. But
what was that?
for passing
Last
each,
part.
oh, yeah, that thing that happened to Balasar might be permanent at some point.
Like it'll catch up with me, or
It'll just
Is it
Like,
is it still considered glorious combat if you're physically asleep when you die and not
Well-
actually in a fight?
I'm guessing at some point it'll no longer just be a dream. Something will just apparate, and we'll have to defend ourselves.
yeah. Most of the time when you dream, you hope to apparate that dream to reality.
But a catch
Got a point.
is after succeeding at this, I'm privy to any sort of knowledge I seek. For you, Balasar, I could ask where Jormungandr is right now. For Baldrus, I could ask how to better maintain your vampiric powers.
Wait a minute,
Hell,
do you know where your
I could even
Jormungandr
ask. I could even ask why Nasir is such an asshole. Anything, really.
I'm not sure.
There is not enough time in the day to go over that story.
Wait a minute, Clyde, do you know where your Jormungandr is?
I didn't ask at the time. But if you want to set up another test and you want me to ask that question, just let me know.
Will we?
Did someone cast a silent spell on you?
I couldn't hear you over Wanye's throwing up.
I think you might have to lean in.
Wanye's vomiting is just too aggressive.
I asked, do you have like? Will you be told things become not?
It's
Because I mean, I didn't know that yesterday was a dream. When I woke up, it wasn't.
I figure, I don't know, I'm guessing 2-3 more tests will be dreams, the rest will become real.
They just give you like a chart, like step by step.
I'm honestly just guessing it as I go, and I sort of invoke those as I please. I figure I'd get you all accustomed to this, so you're not surprised and might be more.
So last night was your fault.
Yeah, though I didn't invoke it, if that's what you're implying. But hey, we're better because of it.
I mean, it might be kind of nice to not have to like go. So, you know.
Yeah, we could just sit back, dream.
In the middle of this discussion, Wanya, you pump.
Oh my.
That's not good.
This come out of you. You take 20.
Hey, let's great discussion, guys. Let's have it in the clinic.
We've been
really
moving. We've been
fucking bad
moving.
here.
Yeah, we've been moving this whole
Oh,
time.
yeah, we've been
we've
like
been
walking and talking. How
Yeah.
close are we? You're close to the gates.
Oh shit.
But yeah, you are feeling dreadful.
Wanya's at like half health.
He's gonna.
mean,
That
he's
doctor's
looking
gonna have to replace your stomach with some sort of clockwork machine at this point.
That'll be kind of cool. On.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even care. Let's just get the Dr. Smiles, eh?
I take out this puke-covered doctor's note.
Yeah.
We all
Wave it
do.
at
We
the
got
guards.
our doctor's note.
Yeah, the bracelets covered puke.
Yeah, at that point, you guys run quickly to the gate, and they reckon it's the same people from yesterday with the Hellhounds, and they see you hold up the note. And at this point, they're like, we get it. And they pull out bands for each. And they pass each and every one of you band. Say, just go straight to Smiles, just go.
We go.
Alright, so you guys are racing the Smiles off, and...
I'm gonna walk at a sedated pace.
Quick question.
Ian Sor. Oh,
Because of the dream, none of us had used any items. Does that mean also I do not have the vials of blood from the teammates?
You do not have those, no.
Okay. Alright. But it did happen. Okay? Alright. Got it.
It happened. It happened, and
well. While everyone's kind of like rushing to the doctors, I'm kind of like taking my time with Sora. We're just kind of like strolling through because like we're famous, we don't give a fuck. And while we're strutting through the area, I'm kind of like looking around, trying to find those Dragonborn again.
Okay. So you make a perception check.
Alright.
How?
And also, Sora has a comically large band arm.
How?
The blue band to let you into the doctor's office. Sora has a comically large.
How
I
worried
got-
should
I
I
got
be at being recognized from last week?
Like, how nervous should you be?
No, nobody would recognize me from the burglary last week, would they?
You remember people noticing you as you were leaving, but you don't know how many people got a good look at you.
I got a 14 on that perception.
So you start looking around the square, and this is similar to the other week that you were here. It's the early part of the day. There's a nightly party here, so people are cleaning up everything. But as you are looking around at some of the locales, looking at where you saw the Dragonborn or near the entrance of the Lucky Luck, you don't see any Dragonborns.
Okay. I'll still take my time strolling through the area. Just
Sora's copying.
Yeah. Saunter walk.
yeah.
It's dying.
It's like if you put the music "Bare Necessities" over us, it works. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's completely pale, just bloodshot. Puke running down his chest.
Oh boy.
So you guys, at your own pace, make your way to the front of Smile's office, kick open the door, and there's Sylvia at the mask covered over again. You all finally made it!
He's probably
Yeah.
not gonna make it for.
He didn't have a good morning and he's not having a good right now. Dr. Smiles in.
Yep, he's in. You're up the next appointment.
Yeah, if we can expedite this as fast as possible. I'll appreciate it. I'm gonna sit down and take a copy of 2017 Reader's Digest.
As you pull up the magazine, you once again go into this thing, take 25 points of damage.
You just see me with Reader's Digest. Like it's covered in puke. It's running down, dripping onto the floor.
Is he still not knocked out? He's about to... He's keeling over.
I am just about to pass out. I'm just kind of like leaning now on the... If there's a lady next to me, I'm leaning on her chair.
Dr. Smiles ever operate on dead bodies? I'd ask Sylvia.
We get a multitude of clients and things here. You guys might be some, might charge more.
What was that?
You know, okay.
There's just like nice ambient music on in the background, like elevator.
Yeah, there is like small like lo-fi music playing.
And one is kind of pale.
And after a minute, you see this. Noticed it before, but the mechanical. And at a certain point, you hear as this high-pitched steam comes out of it. Sylvia looks over. You're up. Please go in there. The rest of you, if you want to watch, please go to the auditorium.
What if we want to participate?
What was that, Mo?
Only patients are allowed in, but you can watch from the auditorium. Just please take the door to the left next over there. Please get in quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in.
At this point,
certified.
At this point, I burst in and I say, "How about me? Can I participate?" I burst in with that confidence, like I'm expecting a yes.
Can I stealthily summon Mage Hand to creep up like at like Wanye's shoulder or back, like to just walk with him or like go with him? And if I get more than 30 feet away while I'm getting to the auditorium, it will disappear. But can I try that?
To just like Mage Hand walk him in.
Yeah. No. To be like stealthily hidden on him, so it is with him in the operation room. Because I wouldn't be able to push it through glass.
I'll say you'd be able to push him a little bit, but yeah, there would be a point to disappear.
Okay, then I would try that, but then damn.
So quickly, as everyone's raising, like, everyone, please move into the operation room. The rest of you move to the auditorium, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just starts, now she's like in authoritative mode of like, move.
I would like to have my imp turn into a spider, which it can do. And I would like it to search for a crack, something to get into the opera.
I'll say you can quickly back.
I'm just gonna head to the auditorium while yawning, hoping there's a place to take a nap.
Is the auditorium, like, the seats, are they like above the operating room, or is it like a regular like operating theater?
Yeah, it's kind of like a mini like dine-in movie theater, but you do run to the side. There are some higher seats where there is some elevation up, large curved glass window, and as you go in there, you quickly see Wanye hurry into the room. And as you breach in, you do see this very large, actually very tall but thin man, 90% made automaton.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
It's literally a machine man, but there are clear like patches of forearm and leg which are human. And as far as his head, you notice some typical doctor iconography wear, but you see this head's larger than normal with this large gaping smile,
creepy,
and no eyes, nose, or upper body features. Just a smile. And he says, whoa, look at our next patient, come on down!
You, must be Dr. Smiles.
Yes, I am.
Me and Sora are holding up signs like, go Wanye!
Yeah, I want to sit like as close to glass as I possibly can. Just so I can...
There is, you do see about another 4 or 5 people in there, and they're just like clapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like impress the crowd, do finger guns, then whisper, you guys cross Blue Shield.
What?
It's an insurance, never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Please lay on the table, good sir. What's your name?
Go. Tiberius Rex.
Tiberius Rex! Come on down! And he, like a showman, rips the towel away, and you see this large, cold steel operating table.
I regret this decision as I throw myself onto the table and just kind of sit there, lolling, staring at the window.
And you do look over. It's not a one-way mirror, it's a two-way, so you see the audience.
This here is gonna walk to the back to find the darkest corner I can, walk to the back, and just relax.
You do go to the farther end corner, and as you get there, you do couple. There is another corner closer to the door, which is dark as well.
Okay.
I want to take out Lanye's coffee.
Yeah.
Make some coffee. You guys want coffee?
Yeah, sure, I'll take some.
Anybody? I don't know if I have.
Do you have coffee?
I will.
You stole that from him. Yeah, I had milk.
I could just want some drug coffee.
Oh, this could only go well.
I'm gonna take some tongue fuzz and put it in or hot water. Drink that. Watch. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, as I see him do, is he's like, you couldn't have found a better way to test this?
I know Dean's bringing out the book.
Bad time.
Perfect time.
I thought you wanted to participate in this at some point, but
Well,
guess not.
I can just be the spider, you know.
Alright, are you passing it around to everybody or just
But-
you?
Anyone want this? It is drugs.
I need to have a clear mind for what's about to go down.
Okay.
Wait, I've got my book ready to go to write everything
My
in.
mind is all.
Whatever you say.
Is it just Baldur's drinking this, or are more people?
Just Baldrus.
Tongue fuzz, anybody? I'll offer other
Legal. Shit.
I think the couple in the corner wants some.
Uh-oh.
They're making a moment. Alright.
There.
Okay, so you down this drink. You down it, and it's a very, very tonic kind of sensation, and it feels very good. And then your tongue gets really, really fuzzy for a minute, and you feel this cotton mouth all over. You lose the ability to speak all language except Gnomish.
Isn't that a dead language?
Not anymore. Does anyone here speak Gnomish?
No. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that's a big no.
Hey, Clyde, you want any?
What
want
the-
any of this?
The hell is he saying?
Clyde.
What are you... Awakened Mind. Partner, you ain't speaking right.
Awaken mind back. In
Awaken.
the way that it works is it says that if the target understands any language, it can understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic
As long as it
utterances.
speaks something.
Yeah.
it
God damn, auto translate.
But you do hear this kind of what's the text sound? Hello, this is Baldrus.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm definitely not having any of that.
I say out loud.
Nope.
As this happens, Dr. Smiles finally dresses Wanyu. Are you uncomfortable, sir?
Yes, very.
Alrighty, let's begin the show! And the next 5 or 10 minutes...
Wait, does he even know what he's operating?
You seem to have, he seems to have a loose sheet of... from the...
Okay.
But it seems like he figures this out as he goes along.
Good.
Watch over the course of 5 to 10 minutes, multitude antiseptics being stabbed into Wanyu's chest. Your armor is strewn off. You are buck naked on this table as you are receiving sedatives and small incisions. Mouth is pried open. Instruments are shoved down your throat. It's a very uncomfortable.
Can I get a P check? Ablage?
Sure.
Got the roll penis.
I'm not in charge of that. If you wanted to,
That's funny.
That's a little too much.
Generous.
Hey, plus, wow, like plus 4. You thinking? I'm thinking good size.
Is that in
I mean,
Cold, you know?
my rule was just what D8 plus con. That's it. You can't hide yourself, Tim. Get back here.
Take no charge of this.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, that's no D8. We're good.
That was a 1 9.
Oh, what was that?
Plus con.
For sake of brevity, you all eventually see his dragon hood.
Sure is cold in here.
And at some point, and you're not vomiting as or not enough to take damage, but at some point, Smiles goes, "Well, I think I see the problem here, good lad. It's in your stomach." Am I awake? You are like kind of drowsy, but you are conscious.
Awesome.
Let's start. Let's see what's on the inside here. See, pulls up his hand, and it's like he has 5 fingers, and each one is a tool. One's a razor, and you see the hand flip upside down to reveal another set of fingers. And you see both hands are just a multitude of mechanisms. See this gel be brought across Wanya's stomach. Sets it after a couple seconds, and then you just see him pull out this extremely thick scalpel and just slice across your stomach.
Oh. As he's doing this, can I observe Dr. Smiles to see if he is powered by... If he has a heart, basically. What is powering him? Is he a construct or a biological being first?
I'll say make an investigation check.
Okay.
Can I go in fighter mode and like look around at his like?
That's a 6.
I'll say you make a check. More.
Lucky.
So I'll say, Clyde, you start looking around and you haven't seen that many automatons. It's really hard to tell what its power source is. From what you can tell, it's more machine than man, but you don't know if the humanity is powering it.
Okay.
What you search around the room and see, you don't see any powering this. Is kept internal. But I'll say after this moment, after the belly gets sliced open, pause. Miles kind of head. I'll be right back. Excuse me a moment. And Smile quickly walks in and shuts the door.
What do we see in his stomach?
There's
Crawl inside his stomach.
As you get closer to his stomach, you see the stomach actually pulsing upward.
Ooh.
And Wanya, you look down, worried, and you see this large black sack rolling in your stomach and actually pushing it.
Is he giving birth? I say out loud.
That's definitely, yeah.
And after this one moment, you recess back into you before you feel your lower organs shoot upwards as you all see black, inky explosions skyrocket out and just Jackson Pollock scatter across the room. And you all see a multitude of small being-like creatures start flying out and swarming across.
He's gotta be dead by now.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
There's no... I looked at Baldur's, there's no way he ain't dead.
There's no way.
Is this just like black goo all over the windows?
I say
11 plus, I think 5. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, you guys can still see partly in the room, but there is this large black just slap onto the glass screen. Failed the check. You are not dead, but you are unconscious. Saving.
I want to glance back to Sierra and.
Speak up.
Oh, I said I want to look back to Nasira and see if she's looking at what's going on right now.
My eyes are closed. I'm napping.
Okay, I'll say at this point, everyone can roll for initiative.
Ah, shit.
Okay, did not expect this. I assume I don't roll, so I'm just gonna.
No, you do roll. got saving throws, man.
Oh, that's right. Where is it? That way.
Funny because I can't hear roll 20, so I can't hear.
Nat 20. No, you got 18. I got 8. I got 10 plus, I believe.
Want I can let you.
Yes. Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
I don't.
Yeah. I can. You guys see it right now?
Ouch.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
asleep anyways.
Nice.
Yeah, I did not expect that either. That was probably one of the... like maybe a tentacle.
Like spiders.
I'm thinking winged beasts.
Battles.
Maybe the spiders from the mist. Oh.
Did I also roll
There we
for
go.
Sora?
Yeah, sure. Unless you want Sora to be your same initiative.
Sora will be my same initiative.
Okay.
Did you? Should you?
There we go. What was yours?
I got
12. Alan? Sarah, are you just hanging back for this one?
I don't know if that was towards me because they're still cutting out, but unless someone wakes me up, I'm asleep.
I'll say if you want, the scatter of the blood on the window could wake you.
All right, I'm drowsy, kind of looking up. What's right.
Clyde, what was yours?
My initiative is 16. No. Sorry, 14.
People who type Balasar, what is your dex mod?
My what?
Your dex mod.
+2.
2. Roll a standard 20, tied with the tadpole.
Sorry, can you read that?
Roll just a standard d20, you tied with the tadpole.
I got. And then, do I add anything?
Just standard d20.
I rolled 10.
Okay, they're gonna go first.
Alright.
Team. Sarah, did you roll initiative or are you just chilling?
0.
I did. It's on the turn order.
Oh, there, sorry. Oh, there it is. 8. Okay. I believe. 2 Nasiras on here. Sending. There we go. Alright. Top of the turn. Baldrus. Go first.
Is there like an immediate way into the operating room here?
Unless you want to try breaking glass, you don't know how strong it is. You do know that the door to the auditorium and the operating room are right next to one another. You could just run out and run in.
Can I cast a spell that has an area of effect through glass?
I'll say that. What's the range on it? Say you're about 40 feet away from where the operating table is. But I say you probably cast it through glass. It's just
120 feet.
okay.
So I'm going to then magical hand and the operating up and else. Probably dead center of the room. I'm going to cast static pattern, and every creature in a 30-foot cube has to a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is that including Wanye?
If it
unconscious.
any
Creature. You roll a disadvantage.
each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom.
Saving throw, say?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration of the spell. Charmed.
Oh, wait. They have advantage on.
Oh.
My bad. Highest 11.
Okay, that still fails.
Okay.
My DC is 15. So, charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated. Speed of 0. Spell ends for an effective if it's any damage, or if someone an action to shake it out of its stupor.
Okay. So they're all unconscious.
They are charmed and
Okay. So you see 3 tadpoles. They're tiny, but they're still pretty fat. Just 2 on the operating table and 1 on the floor. They're wiggling. They're not big.
okay. And I'll try to make my way toward. Okay.
I'll say quickly running out of the auditorium. You can get right to the operating room. Next up, Clyde.
Alright, so how much do you have to run to get into the operating room from here?
I'll say for sake of brevity, just your move to get to.
Nah, screw that. I take out the Ring of the Rams.
My gosh!
Can I aim it squarely at one of the writhing tadpoles from in here?
Through the glass?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to get to shoot it at the tadpole, but to also break the glass. Which one should I roll for?
I will also say they're tiny and they're pretty much right on top of Wanye's body.
Ugh.
So if you shoot them, you're probably gonna hit him.
I don't see the issue here. You can still shoot.
They're writhing on his body then? Damn.
There's one on the floor, but it's still within like that 5-foot Wanye.
Then I'll just shoot, and I'll expend 2 ring charges, shooting away from Wanye to break through the glass.
Okay.
This is a strength roll with plus 10, because it's plus 5 with each charge spent.
Okay.
So... 18.
18?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, so you power up your Ring of the Ram and just shoot at the glass, and the scattering of glass just shoots across the entire room and goes everywhere.
Alright, Balasar, you're up, get him! And I'll end my turn.
Baldrus mutters a gnome into the distance. I forgot about that. Next up, Wanye. Please death saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hey, I have a live.
Yeah, film it.
Yeah. Watch your pains.
That's 9.
Ooh.
Failure.
Should have had a wormwood.
See more gagging from Wanye's, just blood and vomit just cakes out of his mouth.
I now understand why this audio is the way it is. Tim, you should know better. Glass table.
Glass table, yeah. Sorry.
I say, y'all think a healing potion would make things worse for him at this point?
I would.
I mean, I got like 5, I think, on me right now. I got 4. So I mean, it hurt.
Ready. Next up, tadpole. They can't roll to wake up, right?
Something has to shake. They're out.
They're currently unconscious. Balasar, you are up.
All right, so the glass is broken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should have woken Nasira up by this point.
All right, so the glass is so I can like leap right into the operating room.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the operating.
Okay, so so I leap in, and these things are small.
These things are tiny. These things.
Okay, I take out my warhammer and my longsword, and
It's a dragon breath.
Oh yeah, dragon breath. Yeah, let's do dragon breath. Let's
Dude,
burn
don't kill
these things.
Wanye. Don't kill Wanye. That was a joke.
Can't you choose? You can choose who gets hit by the dragon breath, right?
No, comes out in a cone.
They're all in Wanye's square anyway.
Yeah,
so-
they're all on top of Wanye.
They.
Oh,
No.
they're all on top of him, like they're on him.
Yes, they're on him. Yeah, on his
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't see the problem. I think you could hit them.
You can hit them with weapons, it's just with cone or area of effect abilities, it can also hit him. But if you use your weapon, you can...
And you know what? I am going to unfurl my dragon claws.
Oh, damn.
And I'm going to
slice
at them. I'm gonna slice at them. First one is gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Alright, and then using my extra attack. Oh, I will attack one more time. My dice rolled away.
Funny if it landed on a 20.
You're not getting that.
It didn't land on a 20.
Good.
Okay. But using extra attack, that's going to be 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
How many are there?
There are, at the moment, you see
3? Okay, then I am going... Okay. I'm gonna do damage and see how that does before I do anything else.
Okay.
Hopefully they're small, because it only uses a d4. Oh, perfect. So that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay. So on the you stab and you destroy most of the form. It's still just barely hanging on, but break across it, and it's ripped.
Alright, and then for the second attack...
It would wake up it, right?
Yes.
That's going to be 5 damage.
5 damage. Not as much as the first one, but you break across the thing, and you think you've done maybe half of its health.
Okay. Then that saved my action search. That's gonna be my turn then. Okay. Oh, and then Sora. Sora just chows down on him.
Okay.
No, not chows.
Why?
She also claws at them.
Yeah.
Closet.
Yeah, she shouldn't eat those.
Starts again. Alright, so let me see. Okay, yeah, so it can make a claw attack. You want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 to hit. That is a 10. That misses.
That misses? Okay, then.
Sort of this point is just sort of like, it does get the one on the floor and tries to slap it, but it more just sort of like pads it back and forth with her hands.
Alrighty. Well, then that's going to be our turn. I'm going to pop away for just a few minutes. I'll be back, but I will be listening.
Okay. Nasira, you are up.
I have a question before I make any maneuvers. Flurry of blows. So if I attack one target, can I use flurry of blows to attack a second target?
That is a great question. I want to say yes.
Okay, because it doesn't specify what on yes or no on that, so I figure it's up to DM on that point.
Yeah, just reading it right now, it doesn't specify, so I'd say you can make it on target.
All right. I'm confused. I woke up to a strange noise, and then there was a louder noise.
You're welcome.
And I see these black things that we are attacking, so I'm going to run up to where they're located, because they're all in the same 5-foot area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to run up, and I'm going to attack one of them first, using standard monk unarmed strike, which goes twice.
Hit.
Both of them?
Both hit, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll expend a key point for Flurry of Blows to attack a second one. And the two that I want to attack are the ones that have not already been attacked.
That's fair.
And do those hit?
Yep, those hit.
Okay, so we'll do damage. First two. 9 and 8.
Nice.
And then
Yep,
the
so
second...
on one of them that has not taken damage, you pound straight into it. You basically just slam your fist down, and you make this splattering crater effect with it, and it is absolutely...
Okay. Second one's going to be hit for 10, and then 9.
One's hit for... So on the second one, you similar to the first one. You go down and just you start playing whack-a-mole with your fist, and you just want the second one slam your fist down, and it scatters in pieces. There's only one left.
Where the heck did these things come from?
His stomach!
And
You wanted just rolling.
and with that, I am done with my phase.
Okay. And I'll bottom of, and at this point, see Wanya's arm rival again as you see this like a slowly erupting volcano. You see more and more ink come out of his stomach, and another set of 3 tadpoles.
How do we?
They're out for. They're gonna take their. They are going to attack. They're going to attack Clyde, Sarah, and Ballas.
Okay.
And oh wait, and they
There's a
actually.
spider in there.
Spider.
Oh yeah. Actually, wait, Clyde, you're in the auditorium.
I am still in the auditorium, so I'm farther away.
So it's gonna be 2 on Balasar, 1 on Sarah.
Oh, snap.
1 on Sarah. 17 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, Dep. So you see a tadpole fly at you, and you pinch it real quick. As you get a better look at it, it's this small, tiny black tadpole with razor sharp teeth, like a tiny frog, and it just starts tiny biting at your face. Cool. Probably get 2. That is a 14 and a 10 to hit Ballas.
What was it?
14 and 10.
I don't think those 14 and a 10 do not hit.
Okay, so at this point you see these tadpoles rival across the floor out of Wanya's stomach, and they begin trying to wrap around your. They're still tiny, they can't get all the way around, but they're beginning to make that motion for you. Top of the round, Baldwin. Open the door.
I would like. I don't know how you, but I would like to. Wanya's coffee are open, and I want to pick one up, put it inside, and lock it.
Is the coffee maker empty, or is it still?
Water?
Yeah, there's
And it's heated.
Well, I don't know how long.
You have to manually steam fire to heat it.
Okay,
You did just heat it though.
I'll say this is a grapple check.
How do I?
You're straining with a coffee pot.
I was going to say, is this the pot that you had the fuzzy tongue water? Are you
Well, no,
doing
I
a
poured
science
the
experiment?
I poured the fuzzy tongue water.
Okay. I will say make an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You see one of the ones close to Balasar. You pluck it off the ground, close the lid of your coffee pot, and you now see this tadpole rivaling around in your coffee pot trying to break the glass.
I was told it.
Metal, I guess. Okay, my bad.
According to the.
Yes.
Yeah, it was metal canteen.
Might be. Alright,
That's it.
is your act.
Pet now.
Okay.
Back to the doorway, but I'll stand slightly to the side. Doctor smiles out.
Yeah, you do smile. When you go out there, you do smiles going, it's going really well. Because you were close to them and you get attacked by, yeah. Natural.
Nice.
Just flops on its back. Okay. Step, Clyde.
I want to use my whole turn to page through the demonic abyssal book to see if I can gather any information on these tadpole creatures. What kind of check would that be?
Is that the note that you had?
I gave him
It was the whole book and notes.
2.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely. Well, an action is 6 seconds, so I'd say you could quickly skim through. It's a big tome, but I'll say if you want, making
Nature. Could it be an arcana? Wink.
Not this one.
Damn! Alright.
Also, you can flip to the index quickly.
Alright. 14.
14. Say, especially with the 6 seconds, you thumb through the index and you tadpole. Look through. There's no index that states 10.
Okay.
You're not quite sure what this thing is. It is a baby.
Alright, that's my turn. I'll try to look up baby creatures next and see what I can find then.
I'll say that I'll say also with that roll you kind of quick. There is a baby section of, and I'll say that because you have 6 seconds, you're not able to see exactly.
Okay, I'll wait for
It's such a high intent.
Yeah, I'll wait for my next turn. I'll stay in the auditorium.
Okay, next up, Wanye, death saving.
Awesome. Alright, let's see how great this die is.
Throw it out.
3. Second fail.
This die sucks. We need a new one.
Oh no.
New one. Jeez. 2 in a row. This is not looking good.
Okay. Tadpole. There are currently 4 out. One's usually damaged. 2 are going to attack Clyde. Actually, no. One's going to attack Clyde, which actually
Wiggles in, okay.
2 are going to attack Balasar. 1 attack Clyde. Say 16 in the head.
16. That hits, but I am going to use Entropic Ward to make it attack at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm at 8.
An 8? That misses.
8. Damn it.
Now
So,
I
yeah, so
have...
you see this,
yeah.
see this thing literally from its stomach shoot out across the actually land in the auditorium. You do manage to throw it up. That is going 15 and 11. Wait.
Is
Actually, no. One got a 23.
this for me?
Yeah.
All right. So what was it again?
One was 11, one was
Was the second one?
23.
Yeah, the 23 hits.
Okay. We're only going to take 6 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
As finally one of them goes up the part of your shin and bites down into it. And you see it trying to tunnel itself in, but its mouth is tiny, so it's probably going to take a while. Is there one for that? That's 6. Sweet spot? Spot?
I can only guess that you said 6 from the way you looked, but yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Okay. Next up, Balasar.
Alright, doing the same thing, going with my claws. How many are left now again?
There are 4 left. 1 is by Clyde, 3 are by you, and...
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on clawing at these guys. So first one, it's gonna be 17 to hit.
17 to hit, that hits.
Alright, second claw attack, that is gonna be a 12 to hit.
12 just barely hits.
Alright, and then I'm gonna keep on saving my action surge. So that's 8. So that's 14 damage total.
One first hit?
For both hits.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so for both of them, you just rake into both of them. Yeah, you do manage to break across 2. Right.
Alright, then I order Sora to go ahead and do the same thing to more of these things.
Pause. Out. And roll to 24, almost a nat 20.
Nice. Good bear.
2d. Damn, this bear. It did 11 slashing damage, and with the third tadpole, rips it across the floor, even up some tile, but you see this thing get raked across as well, and it just scatters into multiple.
Nice.
At the moment, you all see only room.
All right, then I can since Sora's turns my turn as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge if there's one left.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go one more time slashing at it. Oh, that's a crit fail.
Crit fail?
Yeah, it's a natural one.
DM space.
It just cut into one, yeah.
Does it kill him though?
11, thank God.
Okay, I'll say that you swing a little bit too wide, and you almost claw Sora in the side of her. Pull back instinctually, just barely. She also doesn't seem to know either.
All right. Then with that, I end my turn.
Okay. Sira, you are up.
Is there anything I see in the room that I could use to cover up or close this gaping hole in his stomach?
You do look over. I'll say, make a medicine check.
Go well.
You see a multitude of bottles, syringes, and pill bottles. You're not sure what any of them really do, at least. But maybe one of them might help.
How about just a cloth that I can wrap around his stomach to stop the outflow of evil creatures?
I would say, because he has such an open, if you want to try stabilizing, be a medicine check at disadvantage.
Nah, you can stabilize.
Or are you trying to keep them coming in?
Don't you?
I just want to keep them from coming out. There's a source of evil. I don't want that source to be free-flowing.
Okay, yeah, I could say easily enough, yeah, you could get a towel and at least brace for impact if more are coming. Might take the brunt of the next wave if there is a...
Alright, I'm gonna do that while screaming over. Is this another one of your damn dream challenges?
Wish it was.
It's like a fever dream.
Maybe I'd actually get something out of this.
Get our friend.
Is that your turn, Nasira?
Yeah, that's my turn. There's one left. I'm
gonna
hoping someone
say-
else deals with it. I want to stop more from showing up.
I have to look at the health points off quick.
Sure, yeah.
This isn't gonna work.
Okay.
Stomach.
So suddenly, Sierra, you put your hands on top and you press this rag down to try and prevent. And it's a simple-ish kind of clean. You see Wanya's upper body shake again a bit as you see this multitude of pulses coming under your fingers through the rag. They're gonna try and bite through.
Oh.
Okay. Second one misses now. Third one passes. Okay. So you do see these, you feel bite marks going through the rag and start getting pulled across, and finally terror opens up as you see a tadpole just covering entire insides, and you see another 7 burst out through the hole. They're all attacking. So, in total,
Oh god.
11, 21,
Yeah.
21,
Yeah.
22,
Okay. Stop rolling high.
9, 13, and 18. Okay, so only 3 of them are gonna hit you. You're gonna take 11 points of piercing damage as this giant mini ocean of tadpoles just wrap around your hands and fingers and start bug biting all over you, and you all look over as Asira holds up her paws, just covered in these tadpoles. Alrighty, and then as the rag gets thrown away, you see another 3 inside of the slurp crawl out on you. There are now 11 tadpoles in the room. So top of the round, Baldrus.
Okay, alright.
Oh wait, upon 10, but you have 1 in. You're good.
Alright. Doctor, being the only person certified to save Wanya's life, don his mask. That's all I got. And I'm gonna up to Brave Tad. Take out my heal.
Speak up.
I am using my healer's kit to heal Wanya.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, I'm sure that sounded very heroic and amazing.
If we could hear it.
Yeah, to us it did, yeah.
Wait, what did you not? What did you not hear?
Nothing.
The words we got: I donned my mask,
I heard doctor.
Yes.
and that's it.
Mask. Certified physician. I've.
Braving the tadpole.
Yes, I am braving
Got it.
the only.
Face the microphone when you talk, please.
Well, I was the microphone right here.
You gotta get closer.
Okay.
We need Baldur's ASMR.
I could just get another microphone.
You might have to at this point.
Second. After my turn.
After your turn, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna. So I'm gonna use a portion of it, which I can.
Chat, I can't hear them either. This is the most scuffed D&D I've ever played in my life.
It's plus back hit die.
6, 10.
Or sorry, it's 8 plus max hit die.
My max hit die is
apparently we
86,
want it
is
that way.
6 or
For today, anyways.
16.
death saving gone. Am I awake now?
Yeah, you're conscious now, and you wake up bright lights, and still blurry vision, and your blood is mostly gone as you look down and you just see this scene from Alien or Alien Covenant, as you see Baldur's like, "Don't die, Sarah!" And you just see Balasar and Sora just mashing things apart, and Clyde in the stands holding this tadpole like, "Get it off me!"
I'm just looking around at this, kind of high as fuck from all the. Oh, another one of Clyde's drinking. Hey, Baldur's.
I have a wolf mask on. And,
like just tadpole.
yeah. And then
Say right now, I want you, Tad.
Ugh.
Yeah, but he has no stomach. Maybe just act.
Okay,
I'm not gonna move.
you brave the storm. Valley. That is your turn. Clyde, you are up.
Keeping this tadpole at bay, I still want to page through the baby notes section of this book for my turn, finding weaknesses or ways to stop more of these things being born.
Okay. I'll say make another nature check. And this book was the one that you found in the cave with... Same like themes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. I
Tan.
Tan. Okay. Do look through, and you do find a section on babies. Section. As far as we can go through, you try to scan to see if there's anything amphibian based, anything related. You do find a section about how to kidnap human babies, and finding the proper ones for specific sacrifices. And as far as like demon reproduction and certain processes of that, as far as tadpoles, and you don't find anything related to this. It doesn't seem to be a creature in.
Okay. All right.
But now you know that there's baby snatching sections in the book.
Yep, I do know that. All right. All right. I'll end my turn because if I move, it gets opportunity attack.
All right, Wanye, are up.
Look down. Festering.
It's a boy and a girl and a boy and a boy.
Wanya's just like completely out. Like, oh, that's cool. He's gonna cast. He's gonna cast.
Fireball.
He's gonna pick one up and he's like, oh, that's interesting. He's gonna look at it and he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Roll it. Dude. These dice hate me. Natural 1.
Yikes.
Physical dice hate me.
Roll for
Yikes.
damage.
Oh, this is great.
Oh no! Oh no!
Says.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, go. Yeah.
8 is diamond.
This one? Yeah, alright. 3. 7.
Is that total damage?
Yeah.
No additions to that?
Yes, plus 3. So
3.
10.
Okay, who is close to Wanye right now?
Me, I'm right next to.
Sarah, you're close too, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so Wanye, you were pulling up this tadpole, banging the other one. You don't realize that you're grabbing onto the steel operating table, and all 3 of you are near the table. All take
10 damage. I'm gonna use a spend 1 3 point.
Okay, 5. So you all take 10 shocking or lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Lightning damage. You also
Question.
notice. Oh yes.
Question about this ability.
Yes.
Evasion.
Is it an area? Is it considered an area effect ability?
I'd say for this one, no.
Yeah, Shocking Grasp is not.
Damn.
It's
It's more
touch.
electrified table.
It's a touch.
Yeah, it's more touch with a conduction. You also notice as you squeeze tadpole damage too. It damage. Like it has a shock.
Wow. That was just a bad
So-
call overall.
Chad McSamper.
Is that your turn, Juan? We lost somebody?
That's me.
Oh no, oh, okay. Next up are gonna be all. There are approximately many.
Jeez.
So the one attacking hit, I think.
What? To Clyde?
Yeah,
How much?
just 8 to hit.
Oh, miss.
Okay. 9 we have left. I'll do 1 to Wanye. 1 to Wanye, 2 to Balasar. Sarah. And then the last 2 I'll do 1. Okay, so 3 to Baldra, 3 to Balasar, then 1. So for Wanye, that's takes that. 3 on Baldra. At 1. None of those hit Balthus. Balsar. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Okay, 2 are gonna hit Nasira. Bad on that. Balsar. None of those hit you.
Dope.
The 2 on Nasira. Highest was a 19.
Well, my AC is 19.
Okay, so that would hit. So in Nasira, you take 5 piercing. You take 5, but I don't know. Wanye, what is your health?
But what?
What's your health?
Say it. 15?
5 piercing.
Can I not? Can I cast shield?
Did I not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, it rolled a...
So yeah, I would hit anyways.
Okay.
So
Take 5. Take 5.
5. Yikes.
Alright. Tadpole strength. Balancer and Sora, you are up.
All right. How are there now a cluster of these things like away from everybody that I can use fire breath on?
There is one on Clyde in the auditorium. All of the other ones are in Sarah's grasp and his chest and on you guys in its zone.
I missed a lot of that.
Oh, sorry. Basically, other than the one that's on Clyde, all the tadpoles are literally on Sierra, Balthus, and Wanye's person, so you can't fire breath them without hurting someone else.
Okay. Wanya, you're fire resistant, right?
Not that much.
Was it?
Not that much.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna keep on going with the plan that I've been going with. So going at it with my claws. First one is gonna be 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Next one's gonna be
Whatever just happened
okay,
to your
that's,
microphone,
19, so that's technically a
don't touch
crit.
it anymore. Just
No, I was just lifting it up so everyone can hear better.
Yeah. Okay, both those hit.
All right, so 6, and then so that's going to be 18 altogether.
Damage altogether 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that all on 1 or 2 of them?
Just as many as I can, really.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we could do like a horde HP for this. So you rake across 2 of them. One of them was already weaker, actually. So you rake across, and you do manage to knock out 2.
All right.
There are 8 left.
And then telling Sora to go after him.
I'm gonna use your dice. Wow, you dice.
My dice suck.
Rolled a 12, which is what it needs to hit. So Sora, 1 plus 4, or plus 3, plus 4. That is 8. So Sora rakes across another. It's almost dead, but she does deal a lot of damage to one of them slowly. Thank you.
All right, that's going to be our turn.
Alrighty. Nasira, you are up.
how many are left alive
There are 8.
that we can see? How
That you
many of
can
them
see.
are attached to me?
I'll say 3 of them are attached to you.
Okay. First. I'm going to attack 2 of them.
Okay. Attack 2 of them.
So
Can you hear me?
on the first one.
Yes.
Sick.
You look at your...
Problem solved. I am now in podcast mode.
Oh my god, you are.
Ouch, and that's on the second one.
Okay, so you're punching. Let me see. The 14 and 12 hit. The 9 and 10 do not.
All right. Well, that 9 is a nat 1 as well.
Yeah, let me roll for dex on the. Okay, you nearly punch Wanya across the face, but you nearly pull your punch back.
Wanya's
Okay.
starting left.
So one of them takes 16 damage. The other one I just completely missed.
Alright, so one takes 16. Okay, so if one takes 16, you do find one of the fresh ones and slam it down again. That one's knocked out. Alright, anything else you'd like to do, sir? Or madam? Whichever you prefer.
No, I think I'm done.
Okay. Next up, top of the round, Bloodties.
Others. Please.
There are 6 around you guys and 1 by Clyde.
I'm gonna put Mad Lad. I'm going to play Mad Lad move, and I am going to go. Where are the tadpoles all within this surgery room?
Other than the one by Clyde, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. I'm gonna icy ice stuff extends from my fingers and takes form over my body, and I'm going to locate each tadpole, and I'm going to use my entire movement speed to walk by each one of them and provoke an attack of opportunity.
the mad lad.
All the ones in the room.
Everyone that I can get to within 30 feet of movement speed, I'm going to walk past and make it attack me.
That's so dumb. Yeah, and their intelligence is 3, so of course they do this. Now they're gonna roll high.
Let's see what my
10.
misses.
8. 15.
Hits.
Hits, okay. 13.
Hits.
12.
Hits. I think my AC is.
And 17.
Oh, actually, 12 misses. Sorry.
Okay, so 3 hit, 3 miss.
3 hit, 3 miss. Yes.
And how much damage do they take?
I'm checking that. No. It's a lot. For a tadpole?
That spell has been so surprisingly useful this whole
Right?
campaign.
That was crafty.
Every time you say Armor of Agathis, I die a little bit on the inside.
I've got a plan what I use.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
When you cast this spell using a 2nd level spell slot or higher, which we can cast 4th level spells now, the damage increases by, so it's
Oh my.
20?
Is it 20
Is that
damage?
right? It starts with 5, and then for each level above 1st level, it gains an additional 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
So,
Right? Yeah.
3 tadpoles attack you and you take 16 piercing damage. And as soon as they bite you, they freeze and immediately explode in crystal-like structure.
Lovely, lovely.
There's now 3 left in the room, 1 on Clyde.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. How much was that?
16, so 8.
So I take 8. All right. So I'll mark that down,
Alright.
which means I have health.
Your turn, Clyde.
all right. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll close the book, frustrated, and cast Eldritch Blast at the creature at my feet, so it'll be at disadvantage. And these will be two ranged spell attacks.
Okay. So 2 range at disadvantage.
Let's see. 22 and 11.
22 hits.
Alright, that one does... Ooh, almost one. 4 points of force damage to the guy. And, I'll end my turn.
Okay, so you do see this tadpole, and I don't think this one's been hit yet. I'm
No,
pretty sure
it hasn't.
So yeah, pew, pew, like a cowboy. You start shooting your eldritch blast. One manages to hit it, and you do see this large dent cave into its head, but it's still hanging on just barely.
Okay.
Intelligence might be 1 now. All right, Mr. Wanye Kest, you are up.
How many are in my torso?
There's none in your torso right now, and you do look down. You don't feel any more movement in your torso.
That's a relief.
Circle of life.
We all got a lesson in nature today. As I take my finger and go like this towards the eye, and I think fast, and I fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
What was my 20? These die hate me, bro. 6 plus. Oh, let me see. They're playing. Oh, 12, I guess.
12 just barely hits.
Really? Oh, thank God.
Oh, I was so close.
Mental thought, please don't miss.
D10, which is good, right?
Yeah.
So, 6, 12.
Dang. Yeah, so you see the one that Clyde's shooting at, you're like, I got this. You shoot off your Eldritch Blast, and Clyde, you see the smear go across the auditorium carpeted floor as the tadpole just gets eviscerated immediately.
You see Wanye kind of flip the imaginary gun, and when he blows, you see like blood come from kind of squirt out a little bit.
Great. Anything else, sir?
And he ends his turn.
Okay, there are 5 left. It is the tadpole's turn. That's going to be 1 on Wanye, 1 on Nasira, 1 on Clyde, and wait, let me.
I'm about to blast. I'm about to blast this thing.
Fun.
So the 2 to hit Wanye. Highest was a 9. Okay. 1 to hit Baldris.
They don't want to hurt Mama.
13.
That hits. It just hits, but.
Okay.
I'm not a mother.
Halved, you take 2 piercing damage as the tadpole explodes. To hit Balasar, that is a 7.
Misses.
And to hit Nasira, that is going to be a 10. Which I believe misses.
I live!
So it's becoming more of a controlled situation now, as there's fewer left, and you don't spot anything else coming out of Wanye's stomach. Balasar and Sora, you're up.
Alright, we're going to keep on doing the same thing. We're going to slash at these guys.
Alrighty.
How many do we have now?
There are 5.
Throw them at me, Balasar.
Oh, 4.
Just throw them at me.
Alright, that first one is going to be 18 to hit.
Totally hits.
Second one, crit.
Okay.
And
No crits
yeah, and then
today,
I'll roll
no
for
crits
damage. So that's 7. That's another 7. Alright, so that is. That's 22 damage.
22 damage, okay. So you find 2 more and just slam down on 2 of them. 2 of them splatter into pieces.
Alright, and then same thing with Sora, just sick him on him.
Right.
Sicker on him.
Sicker on him. Alright. Super Sora? That's a hit. God damn. Yeah, finishes it off. So Sora rakes across as well. There are 2 left in the room. Nasira, you are up. Who's gonna get last hit? Who's gonna get last hit for the year?
How close are these 2?
They are right next to you.
Well, I will attack them both.
Okay. Both hit. Okay. So you go down to the 1 with 9 damage. You smash it and you look. It's just barely alive by maybe a hit point. So with the other, you smash down, fully finish it. There is 1 left. Just 1.
Wait, are we in the turn?
Yeah, it's not worth the key point.
Top of the round, Baldress.
Top of the round, Baldress, you say. I am going to once again initiate the grapple check on the remaining barely alive tadpole in hopes that this one will provide sustenance to the other one in the canteen and allow it to grow.
This reminds me of a childhood story I had when I had frogs as pets.
Oh.
Roll an athletics check.
Alright.
Is this why you don't like frogs, Tim?
Maybe.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
12? Or athletics?
You have to beat a 21.
Oh.
Wait. Oh no, a 19.
I got a 14.
Okay, so you do try grabbing it, and it keeps wiggling out of your hand
Slippery.
as you're trying to catch it, and it just keeps flying up as all of you are like, one last hit.
Okay, I'll walk away.
Okay.
Disappointed.
Oh! Natural 1.
Ah! Alright.
It bites itself with its tail.
That's fair. Okay.
You almost got it by armor or
I was
defense.
hoping that was like, oh, you know, I'll have the last laugh.
Alright,
but
Clyde.
guess not.
Time to test something.
Fireball.
I cast
4th level spell.
I cast Toll of the Dead. Can this creature hear?
Can it hear?
Well, the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it. I'm assuming they have to hear for this spell to take effect. It doesn't state that.
It can't speak, but it can understand
All right.
languages.
So make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Well, here's a question. Would it have? Okay, so yeah, if it has to hear, yeah. So
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Must be
Why wouldn't it be?
special
That's a
feature.
10.
Fails, so it'll take 2d12 necrotic. Actually, is it injured?
No, this one is not.
Okay, so it'll take 2d8 necrotic damage. Bam. 7 necrotic damage.
7. Okay. So you get the bell sound, groom, groom, as this thing begins shaking and violently quaking as cracks appear over its form. Still just barely hanging on.
Alrighty.
Ah!
But they can hear, so he
Sturdy
the remainder of his turn jots that down for further investigation.
All right. Next up, Wanya Kest.
I think this one's going to be the other one. Wanye is going to... Is this within arm's reach?
Yeah.
Alright, Wanye is going to take the tadpole, pick it up, and Baldr's catch, and throw it at Bald.
Yes.
Make an athletics.
19. 2.
I think it has a plus. Yeah, it has a plus 2 as well, so it passes.
Wait, do I have plus 2? Ah, I do have plus 2, yeah.
So you grab it and you throw it, but it slips backwards and lands on your back.
Dude, this is a really crafty tadpole. It deserves
The best one for last.
Yeah.
Anything else? Tadpole's up.
I look towards Baldr's.
It's a 16 to hit you, buddy.
Oh, I'll use shield.
Okay. So it goes for your neck, but it starts biting the back of your neck, but your shield blocks it off. Next up is Balasar.
He rolls a natural 1, he's gonna behead one.
Yeah, Balasar, it is your turn.
Balasar?
Oh, right. Sorry.
So there is one tadpole left.
Clawing at it.
Okay.
That first one, that is going to be 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And for the second one, that is going to be 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Alrighty, and then, yeah, let's see, it's, excuse me. So it's going to be 12 damage total.
Okay. So you go in and you ready your hand to rake it across. For the last kill of 2020, the floor is yours.
I go in and with both claws stick them perfectly in center, and then just rip it in half.
Okay. So this giant form of a red dragon motor holding up a tiny tadpole as you separate your hands in this slow motion Gallagher as tadpole bits fly across the room and this small bit of black and bluish blood flies across and scatters across everybody. The room goes silent.
That was an
That was
ordeal.
fun.
You could say that as while you're just kind of looking at his.
I didn't know working in hospitals could be so much fun. This is great.
Yeah, you guys should do a residency or something.
Yeah.
Paul just has a doctor.
I'm a physician licensed.
So
True.
you can sew me up. Paul just saying like,
Well, I mean, we came for Dr. Smiles, right? So we should see what he can do.
And it's funny you say that because at that moment the finally opens up. Well, I'm happy you're doing well.
I can tell you're smiling.
Well, ooh, that is mighty terrifying. I'll have to patch that up for you, won't we?
Really?
Get back on the table, you animal. And it goes on for way too long. As some time passes and Smiles, in a more delicate manner, wrapping and has this large greenish turquoise paste that he literally fills your stomach with. It hurts at first, but then it feels like ice. And you literally have what appears to be a large ice ball over your stomach. And Smiles says, that'll heal up overnight. Don't worry about it. After all, we'll all have to be indoors. Anyway, I'll see you all in approximately 24 hours, and we'll discuss the manner of payment for this operation.
Why do we have to be indoors?
Well, there's currently a city-wide curfew tonight. The Romalian military wants everyone a safe night as they do a small investigation of the town.
Why do we have to pay? You did too much, Doctor. It's kind of closed it.
What are you talking about?
Right, we'll see you tomorrow, Doctor. Why you?
Don't worry about the glass. We have that insured. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Clyde gives a thumbs up as he leaves.
Goodbye. Goodbye. And it keeps going.
Goodbye.
And as you guys walk out, the remaining members of the audience have just stricken in fear the entire time and are just not moving.
We should give them a bow. I'm gonna bow to the audience. As
I join in the bow.
surgeon combatant.
You all, like the ending of a stage production, gather and
I'm the last one to come out, and I'm expecting a huge applause.
I'm standing off to the side, just these fools. Why?
like the ending of Star Wars, just everyone. For the few people in there, they start clapping. Still terrified, but clapping.
Oh boy.
As you guys walk out of Dr. Smile's office, and you have your coffee pot. It's not see-through, correct? Okay.
As far as I know, it's like metal.
Yeah. So you still speak Gnomish, by the way, only. But you do listen in and you hear bing banging around inside of it.
I was gonna say, is that what Gnomish sounds like? Wah!
Wow.
I shake it.
You do hear it kind of get thrown around a bit.
Oh yeah. Hey,
What you got in there?
God, tadpole, Clyde.
What?
What did you say?
What'd you say?
Have a tadpole.
Yeah. I never heard that language, brother. And I can speak demonic.
Tadpole in the bottle.
What's it? Why do you
I
know
think
what he's
you to
saying?
drink it.
I ain't drinking anything out of that.
No.
Last time he
I
drank
would-
out of that, that's why he's talking funny. I don't even
I
know if that's
withdraw
permanent.
the container.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want you to drink out of it.
Seems like he doesn't want us to drink out of it.
Well,
Awakened mind. What the hell's going on? What you put in there?
tadpole. Awaken mind. Tadpole. I have a tadpole in there.
Out loud. Why do you have one of them in there?
You have it as a pet. You can raise it. See what it is.
Wait, you're saying so there's a drug tadpole?
He has.
No. I poured the drugs into another container.
I still don't know what he's saying. He's got a tadpole in there, Wanye. I guess
I hold it up to your ear. Clyde.
I'm back. One of your children survived, apparently.
I kind of have an emotional attachment to it. I think.
We could keep it. We could maybe transfer it into a. I know this. Oh, you can't understand.
I can't understand you.
Awaken minds to Clyde.
Did you forget we're telepaths? As I tell him in his mind.
Well, you know, it's when other people join in the conversation, I try to be inclusive.
You kind of excluded yourself out of every conversation right now, telepathically.
I don't know. It's good. My tongue feels kind of funny, which is odd because I say that telepathically, which
it doesn't come across
the use of my tongue at all. But I know this lady who's a vampire now, and we've been hanging out at her house. And this whole battle, I was thinking like we could get an aquarium and install it in her house and raise the tadpole in there and see what happens.
Telepathically, in the whole 30 seconds that we fought those things, you want to keep it and raise it.
The moment that I saw tadpoles come out, I knew I was going to keep one. The moment I saw them.
That's on you, partner. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You already got other progeny to feed, and now you're wanting more.
They feed themselves. The tadpole seems like he's got. I was thinking, you know those toads in the forest.
The ones that we ate that lady.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe it could be one of those.
So we'd have giant man-eating toads eventually.
Well, just one.
Baldur's wants to keep it and raise it so it becomes a giant man-eating toad, he says out loud.
Hey, that sounds awesome.
Thank you, I say out loud.
Or I can have a friend who'll be froggy.
Yeah, what if we raise it and it likes us?
That'd be so cool.
Sora just has a sourpuss face staring at you.
Sorry, you can't be the baby.
With the big
telepathically, just it's on you to focus finding food for it and shelter. I ain't too keen on it.
It has shelter.
Plus, ain't that Wanye's coffee pot?
I'll say that you guys are walking out of the Lucky
Yeah, presumably. I don't think we're just sitting in the courtyard getting evil-eyed by all the guards. I was gonna get like a bigger container for it, and then Wanye, this is your coffee pot, by the way. I stole it. Okay.
Yeah, he says that's your coffee pot, but getting commandeered right now.
I'm gonna use. Maybe I'm using you as a translator. If I speak, I'm speaking telepathically to you.
That's because I can't understand you, so I have no.
Yeah. Anything I say out loud from now on is said only telepathically to Clyde.
Okay, got it.
Just to Clyde.
I'm no longer speaking. Oh, I wonder if I could speak through my spider.
Where's your spider? Where's your spider?
Where is my spider? Did I leave it at the? I assume I would have it come with me.
You go back to your vision. That there's a spider inside of Wanye.
Your voice looks kinda.
Clyde.
Yeah.
I think I left the spider inside Wanye.
Out loud.
You do feel ticklish.
You left a spider inside Wanye?
I'll give you a nod.
Wanye. Gonna have to pay back a visit to Dr. Smiles.
Oh yeah, we'll just come tomorrow. Yeah, I think my stomach's kind of tickly. I think it's like infected.
Which one? Which one's that one? Quasi or?
That was the imp. Imperius is his name.
Imperius is inside of you, Wanye.
Well, yeah, he's inside all of our hearts.
No, like, you know how those tadpoles were inside of you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's Imperius now.
I'm
that doesn't make sense. He's not tapping.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna like transfer into the spider. I'm gonna crawl around.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you trying to find your way out of his?
Yeah, I want to look for sphincters.
Make a survival check.
You're gonna look for speakers.
As you navigate Wanye's.
You see Wanya is just like kind of like
Oh, that's a 3.
jutting left and right and
A 3.
grabbing his stomach. He's not in pain, but
A
it's kind of
3. That's a 4.
You
4
do-
for survival.
You do find a way out, but you didn't go up. You went south.
Hmm.
Oh no. Yes, I kind of have to.
That's
Cabin
your bit.
nearby.
I'm sure there's an outhouse
gonna
nearby
keep
or some
crawling.
sort of street corner.
I'm gonna keep crawling. I'm not gonna.
Wanya, you feel an itch coming from your lower ends.
I need to use the map.
You hear a voice. Junglebrook, you go anywhere you want.
I look towards the back alley. Are we near the dumpster?
Not near the dumpster, no. But there are dumpsters close by.
I'm gonna go to one dumpster. Kind of walking
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Squat down.
I'll say you have an episode of Fear Factor as you shit out a spider.
This is a wonderful episode.
Upon exit, rather than getting shat onto the ground, I'm gonna try to crawl up Wanye's butt and onto his head.
D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to eat here.
I was gonna say, let's cut this.
Okay.
Let's say we had a hilarious prank session of Fear Factor.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you close.
I got the spider back.
So
I want to say now hello to Wanye through the spider and see if he understands it.
Is the spider fuzzy?
don't know.
let's say an hour's passed by.
Okay. I just want to know if I speak through the spider, do I still speak Gnomish?
You can. Yes, you do speak Gnomish.
Huh.
But I'll say after an hour's worth of time, you finally lose the ability to speak Gnomish, and your language barrier goes back to normal.
Yeah, how about you use that on somebody else next time?
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I just thought it would be a nice recreational surgery watching drug.
Then you should have just taken Sundrop. We've seen what that does. In controlled dosages.
Under the influence of drugs.
Yes.
I would like to head back to the bandit.
I'm licensed, Wanya. I'm licensed.
Nasiri, where are you up to? Ain't seen you all week. Hell, I ain't seen any of y'all all week. What's been going on?
All week? Oh, right. We did.
I became an entrepreneur.
Oh shit, you set up shop somewhere?
Yeah, we'll say that.
What are you selling?
Can we visit your shop?
Services.
Like,
Are you like a prostitute?
like the devilry kind of services, or?
No. I'm not going to compete with the devilry. Hell no.
I mean,
you're shooting yourself a little low. I think.
Some people are into cats, you know.
Yeah, but also I like bears, so that's just.
No.
so then, what other kind of services are there left? Are you peddling drugs? I mean, that sounds more likely.
Someone might be. I don't know. I don't keep track of everything they do.
They.
You guys want to go hang out at my vampire waifu's house?
Hey, you're what?
She's not very kind to Dragonborn.
Yeah, she made Wanye sleep on the
You got
porch.
married?
No. It's. I mean, we seem to be on two different wavelengths. But she lets us hang out there.
Oh,
I don't really know what our plans are now. that
right.
This has happened.
Jeez. Most I got was, I stayed with the ladies at the Devilry and got some info out of it, and Syndra's okay, but that boy Henry's sure is dead or something.
Yeah.
Well, Romalian militaries, you already heard from Dr. Smiles how they're setting up a curfew, so we gotta be on the lookout for that. You thinking, this hideout at your wife's house is any hidden?
Unless someone else has any property.
Is it hidden?
For what again?
The vampire lady's house.
No, it's in the lower district, Jangle, on the south side.
So, like, the Is it a bad neighborhood?
It's in a very bad neighborhood.
7 people fit in it.
I'll say as you guys are discussing, you hear echoing in the distance on both the northern and southern side. You guys hear a siren. Down the highways, you guys are close to the northern, like, running guys off.
You're cutting out. What's running towards us?
Sorry. There's a siren going off, and when you guys look to the northern, you guys
Cutting off again.
Yeah.
You guys see as this. Oh, hey, there we go.
Hey, I got my hi, everybody.
Yeah, just do that.
There's a siren going off, and you see from the northern side of town, you see a large crowd of people sprinting down the road, about to pass you guys, and you see other people dive bombing into buildings and houses and everywhere. They're screaming and running for their lives.
Can I try to see past the crowd to see what could be chasing them?
Make a perception check.
Just as I turn around, I pull out both my warhammer and my longsword.
7.
Okay.
Do I have an inkling as to what?
Maybe. But I'll say first that
Yeah.
as far as you looking off in the distance, you guys are quite far away, but there is this moment where you do look really, really far away. You can't tell what it is, but you do see these very large gates towards the entrance of Janglebrook shut close.
Is there anyone near us I can just grab?
They're getting closer.
I'm gonna call out and say, "What's going on? What's going on, guys? From what?"
As they get closer and closer, they're like, "They established a curfew!
I mean, what? Are they gonna slap our hands?
What time is it?
Coming in tonight!"
It's the feds again, boys.
And you do see kind of this one woman, like, wide-eyed, comes and like, "Do you guys have a place to sleep tonight? I don't know where to go."
No.
Try to
You
just
don't
curl
have
up
a-
somewhere
Sprints
outside
off.
the burnt shack.
Immediately sprints off.
I think we're gonna be fine.
You do also see some people, like, running to where the burn shack is, but the burn shack is destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk towards the bandit base.
What?
Okay.
Hey, Nasira, what? You got somewhere?
Yeah, follow me. Let's go.
Okay. I mean, I guess her business will be a little bit hidden if it's peddling other stuff. Come on, guys, keep up.
Where are we going again?
We're following Nasira. Apparently, she's got a place. I say it to the party and making sure nobody else is tailing us.
That might be why. Okay, I'll say you make a perception check as well. Actually, what's your passive perception?
Passive is 12.
12. Okay, you start running around, and it's hard to tell if someone's following you guys because it just seems like everyone is going every single direction at this point. You see people frantically getting in. You see some people opening doors, like waving in, like get in, like and just letting people in and shutting the doors and closing all their windows.
Like, what? Wait, are we going somewhere?
Nasiro is motioning to follow her.
While following, to like, climb up, like, are there buildings nearby? Climb up and just turn towards where the crowd is running from.
Okay.
And see, like our.
Okay, you'd make another perception check.
Is it, like, evening right now?
Right now it is, yeah, I'd say it's around like 6 o'clock.
Oh, no wonder the feds are coming in right now. Jeez.
I'm following everybody, but I'm taking my time. I really, the feds can catch up, people can slow down. I'm just moving at a good pace of my own. But I'm following.
You and Sora are still sauntering through the road.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 6, you said? Okay, so you get up, and Clyde did mention that the doors of the front were shutting a bit. You get up there, you now see a little bit. The doors are shut, but you also notice that there are some kind of fortifications built on the edges of town. And you do notice, you can't tell how many soldiers or guards, but you do notice that there is a large gathering of metal outside of the walls. So you're not sure exactly what's going on, but there is some kind of large force gathering.
Okay. I'll continue along with. I don't think. See if I can. Yeah. just get down back onto the road and follow along.
Okay. I'll say also at this point that even with the hot sun out, it begins raining. So they're in, and as you look, it's not ink, but you do see this hot water coming down from the sky, and it's not burning or anything. It's just this Floridian hot water rain.
Fucking hot rain. God damn it.
Hot rain.
I want to travel over. I want to stay out of the rain.
Okay.
If I gotta take alternate paths, I'll figure it out.
Okay, and I'll say you keep an eye on everyone below, so you keep a track on them. So, Nasira, are you taking them back to your hangout?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
I will say this is more for speed. I'll say make an athletics check.
Everybody?
This is just for Nasira. This is to see how fast or slow it takes for you to get back there.
God, it had to be athletics, huh?
You're a monk.
Yeah, it uses strength.
Oh, two. Dip. So I'll say that you know where you're going, but there's so many people and so much cross traffic that you do get turned around at some points, and some of the houses here all kind of look the same because they're all lower quality. But at some point, you do manage to kind of just race through, and you do manage to find out the hideaway spot. And for the rest of you, you see this very small roofed ramshackle shack with like a broken hinge on top. The porch is completely rotted away. One of the windows is slightly cracked and dented in. It looks very, very lower class.
Is it nicer than the vampire lady's house?
No, not by much, but it's not nicer.
Look around at it all. Look at here. It's like,
You live like this? Like this, Nasira?
Make do with what you get.
I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Is this far away from her house?
It's like I could say it's like a 10-minute jog from her house.
We can settle here. You don't have any vampire bring us treat?
She made me sleep on the porch, Baldr's.
So do you guys go in?
Yeah.
I guess I could make you sleep on the porch too, if that's what you're really into.
Oh, no. It's wonderful. I love it. It's like a nice homely look to it, you know. Very rustic. Cozy.
Alrighty. So you guys open up the door and make your way in. And Nasira, you feel some resistance behind the door, but you kind of give it a kick. And as you break it open, you see this one of the large wooden tables actually braced up to the door. It's simple enough for you to kind of push, but you look into the room and you see one person in there. It's the lizard folk member of your gang, and you see him strewn apart all the pieces of furniture, and he has all these pieces of woods, and he's with a hammer and nails fortifying all the windows and just making whatever barricade he can.
What's this? What are you doing?
You brought company?
Yeah, we're cool.
Nasira, who the hell are these?
Who the hell are you?
I'm asking questions first here.
People I know from outside of town.
He's boring up your windows. You know that?
He's just looking at you like, have you seen anyone else? Do you know where everyone else is?
Everyone else is out? None of you assholes would wake up when I tried to wake you up earlier today.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's get inside, lock up that door. And he starts like going back to like hammering the windows immediately.
He is very, very aggressive to his leader.
Well, if his leader knew exactly what was going on tonight, maybe you'd understand a little bit. He starts like prying away some of the old wood to put up some of the fresh wood.
We spend a week in this.
Look, this just happened tonight. I'm as surprised as you are. Mind lending a hand here?
I'll start helping
I'm
him.
a doctor.
Board up,
I'm not much into this.
You want some coffee?
He just goes back to like hammering.
Do
everything.
not drink anything he offers you.
He's just like, start up a whole new faction, make all this money. I can't go one day without a fucking vacation. He starts ripping off more of this. Do you even know what's going on here, Nasera?
No, we've been over at Dr. Smiles.
What the fuck are you doing? That's Dr. Smile. You have. Is how you spent your money?
Yeah, long story.
Well,
Indigestion.
we haven't
Shut
talked
up.
to anyone.
Look, those Vermilion fuckers are doing a curfew tonight. Apparently, they're sending something in. They said if anyone's out on the street, they have every authorization to kill people.
That's a little extreme.
Hey, Clyde, does this sound familiar?
We don't know where anyone else is right now.
No, they all left. They said they were gonna get drinks at the Devilry or just fuck off and do their own thing. Haven't heard back anyone since.
My fucking
I don't
mic was
even
muted
know
the
if they
entire
know what's
time.
going on.
No offense, Nasira, but if this guy's like up to par with the rest of them, I think we'll be more as a party.
Look, I get they're gonna kill people if they see him outside, but why are you boarding up the whole house? You think they'll just bust them their way in?
Look, I don't know who or what the fuck they're looking for. What I know is I'm gonna keep myself safe however the fuck I can.
Why did you
With
get a thumbs
the
up?
simple smile. I highly doubt that. Sarah, how do you even know these people? This is like another group of people you're a part of.
I took a job to help direct them, and I've kind of stuck with them since.
She hates us for some reason, but she still sticks with us. I don't get it.
No,
How is she with you?
I think we're becoming good friends.
Insight check.
And I'll say at this point, you guys hear the waning of the siren in the distance turn off. And for those of you you see the lizard folk kind of look out the window and is like, there's nobody on the streets right now.
It's not a good thing or bad thing. I take out my spider. Burn!
His name's Wallace.
I send out Wallace. Is there anything that's not boarded up yet?
So you're gonna scout out with Wallace.
Now,
He just opens the window quick. Okay, I'm sealing it after this. Stays outside. Go, grabs, throws him outside. Seals it up immediately. And he just goes off. I don't have a name for him yet, sorry. But he just goes back to refortifying everything and kind of getting things set up. So
I start helping him.
Why is there a bear here?
She's.
That's lunch.
He's with me.
Do we have any other pets or crazy animals that we want to disclose?
Nah, just some delicious coffee.
We got the two Dragonborn. I mean,
Okay.
Hey there.
Well, welcome to our house. We only have one bed. It's called the floor, so enjoy it while you can.
Cozy.
Where's the most rotted plank that's soft?
That one right over there.
Awesome.
Mine. Fuck off. So I'll say that as you guys get situated,
Can we take a short rest? Or try to?
Try.
Yes.
But what I'll say first is that with Baldrich, you do kind of steer through the eyes of Wallace, and as you do fly over the city for a period of time, it ducks. You do fly over, and with the cloud coverage and the rain pouring down, it's kind of this very dark orange color, almost like blood, but orange. No, the sky.
Oh no.
But as everything gets darker and darker and darker, over the time that you fly, the sky becomes this very dark blue. Over the time that you're going over the city, you see a couple stragglers just get quickly into houses. You see other people boarding up. Some houses are not boarded up, but you see the silhouettes of people trying to muster up whatever they can. And also, you do see a couple stragglers on the street who do not have a place to go, and they are stuck outside. And they're just running, panicking. Some are hiding in dumpsters, running into alleyways. They're trying to do whatever they. Some people are up on roofs. They're having like loose blankets, trying to cover themselves from the rain as best as they can. It's a pretty scary sight.
On accident.
You said you burned down the shack.
Well, no, I didn't burn it down. But...
It was
Okay.
None of that is coming through.
Do I see?
Oh.
Like,
None of that
I'm
came
much better
through.
jumping out of
That was a wonderful conversation right there.
Oh, we lost Jules for 5 seconds. Okay, there we go.
Who's got the hand mic? It's Tim, right?
Me.
Try to push the Blue Yeti closer to the others.
what was I saying? I don't know.
You saying you felt bad for the burn check?
Oh yeah,
well, I felt bad, for the bird shack being down. There's a bunch of people that are just like outside, and they're probably gonna die, guys.
I mean, they're all a bunch of useless drug addicts and
Do I see
everything.
that stuff?
I mean, it's kind of a cesspool.
I mean, why are you feeling bad over them?
Well, yeah, but you know,
Hey, can you see what they're wearing from?
it's their cesspool, and they're
Balasar, did you ask what they're wearing?
What the
No, what they're running from.
Oh, what they're running from. I'll say as Wallace, make a perception check.
I mean, using Wallace's stat block or using
Using yours, because you're staring.
Guy's blue right now.
It's a very dark blue. Probably around 7 or 8.
Around 7 or 8 at this point. And I'll say that you guys can take a short rest. That is a 6.
Yep. 10. Okay. I will say that you start kind of perimetering the sky for a set period of time. And you start you go to the edges for a bit as well to see what's. You notice a multitude of guards, all in armor, and you see a couple up on set up watchtowers. You don't know when. Kind of staring out. They're staring. You also notice this very large, kind of towards, which has been reshut, but you notice the front of the open. There are points throughout your watch that you start kind of following some people and seeing their patterns or where they're going. This happens 3 times, but there are points where you see someone kind of hiding, you look away for a bit, and when you look back, they're not there anymore. And the only thing you do here for a brief period of time before you look back is a scream.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Remember that dog thing?
Sure, it's the war dog. You found it?
No, it's not the microphone. I don't hear.
He said he's not hearing anything for a second. Is it Jangle? This is Jangle Brook.
I want you just kind of sitting there on a soft plank.
I'm actually gonna turn off my camera. That might help.
Yeah, I'll turn off mine.
Cameras, turn it off.
What's this house smell like, Tim?
It smells like wood and mold and rot. And there is this one patch of incense in the corner that's like an overabundance of incense. Sort of like, I'm gonna burn this and it's gonna make up for everything else, but it's just like...
It's like all those air fresheners in the car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think which is gonna disconnect.
Okay. 1 second.
Is there a second story to this building? Oh, we're troubleshooting right now.
For what you know, there is no second story. And even Nasira, there
is no second story.
Yeah, I hear.
I heard somebody.
Yep.
What?
There we go.
Okay, Alan couldn't hear for 5 seconds.
Sorry.
Okay.
Seconds.
Oh jeez.
Anyone else getting like a 2-second delay?
Yeah, both
Yeah,
mics
I'm
are
hearing
conflicting.
Might be the
mic as well.
Like I said, you might have to push the Yeti closer to whoever's not holding the hand mic.
Yeah.
You take the Yeti, Alan.
Yeah.
You take the Yeti, Alan.
Oh god.
Sorry.
I just don't know what's
Sorry.
happening.
Look, we gotta end this year with a bang, right?
This year with a bang, right?
What is happening? Okay, I have an idea. The hand mic, you're gonna have to unplug it and plug it back in. That one's messing up.
Okay, unplug that.
Or mute it. That works too. Perfect.
Oh, you're in? We'll have it in a bit. Yeah.
Test on the mic. 1, 2, 3.
Still the same. You hear that, Brendan?
It might be.
It might be. You guys are at the same time.
That might be the
double.
Yeah, we get.
Let's turn off this and just try to use the.
Yeah.
Chicken has drive, by the way.
Okay, sweet. I think we might be almost done anyway. So
I guess.
I mean, it kind of worked when I had.
there we go. Okay,
Oh, should we move this back here?
sure. Just everyone use your diaphragm.
Do it.
I don't know if we'd ever do it like this ever again.
Don't.
But...
Please no. This is the most stressful setup I've ever had.
Oh no.
Like, game, not great.
There was this moment when we were doing this. I'm like, this is either going to be the best idea or the worst idea ever. And I'm thinking it's the worst idea.
I'm sending you the VOD tonight. You're gonna sit down and watch it.
Oh no. Okay, so I'll say that you do, like I was saying before, you were flying over and you would see some people hear a scream, look back, and they were gone.
Clyde?
Yeah.
They opened, like, there's like a big crate open. Like a big, how big?
Well, I'm assuming...
I'd say about 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet.
There's a giant crate, Clyde.
Well, Captain Stons is a bit of a...
disappearing. But I don't see them disappear. They're just
taking people off the streets?
Well, I don't see the people on the street getting taken off. Like, I see them and then I look away and then I look back like a second.
Well... You reckon it's magic, or it's just that fast?
I don't know.
So what we got is... Romalian army sending some kind of giant beast, probably. Stealthy one at that. That's just taking people off the streets.
Giant beast.
Do you hear that?
The ducks? Yeah, that's maybe that's the beast.
That's the war dog.
I guess. All information we got from what was that guard friend y'all had is that Stons is just a bit of a sore loser and is trying to find some fugitives. Yeah, and he's going to such lengths to keep his perfect record clean, and apparently that involves just killing people in Janglebrook.
Yeah, it seems like quite a length to go through.
I will say at one point through the discussion, you look back through Wallace's eyes, and just for a brief moment, you're not sure what it is, but you see something on one of the rooftops of the lower district houses, and you see it leap a great distance across the sky.
Are we in the lower district?
You are in the lower district. And you all hear, not near your house, but in the area, you hear a thud come from somewhere outside. Not anywhere right outside your house, but somewhere in your neighborhood.
I get down, put finger over one finger over my mouth, and just don't say anything.
I go over to like a crack in between everything's all boarded up to look out.
Okay. Make a perception check, Balasar.
Yeah.
Somebody tap my shoulder if it comes to get us.
That's that's really good. Okay, so that's with a perception. It's a 23.
23. Okay, so you nimbly move up to the door, and the lizard folk goes over to some of the candles and starts like outing them, being like, "Everyone, shut the fuck up."
And you go over to the crack in the door and you peer through, and through the rain and through the mist, the heat mist kind of building up, you don't really see anyone or anything. And then out of the darkness, you see this small form in a cloak running through the street, running directly at you guys' house, towards the door.
In our house?
Mm-hmm.
I back up, facing the door with my weapons drawn.
Okay. A moment passes, and you hear a knock at the door. Tiny little knock, coming from the lower side of the door.
Oh shit!
I stay quiet.
Is Balasar closest to the door right now?
Guys, I think I just figured out something.
What is it? Dude outside.
I go over and I say, "Oh shit, Gretch, shut the fuck up!"
Wait, I can't hear. My earphone just died.
I go over and I say, "Gretch, shut the fuck up!"
You can't turn it down.
There's a bit of a pause.
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it.
I fucking knew it.
What?
What?
Can I come in?
Balasar, what's that? What's that? What the hell? No.
It's really scary out here. Let me in.
What? Well,
You really want to let that thing in?
I've been looking everywhere for you guys.
I mean, sure.
He's fine. If that's him, it's fine.
This is actually Gretch.
I tap Baldrus on the arm and say, "Can't you detect beings through walls?"
What'd you cast again?
No, he tapped me on the shoulder.
And I ask him, "Can't he detect who's back there, or the presence of something?"
Oh, like through Wallace?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that you would be close enough because that you would see the leap, but you do quickly fly back to the house, and from the back you see this very small form, maybe about 3 feet tall, covered in this dark black cloak, soaked in rain. And you do see the only other distinguishable feature you see are these 2 large ears poking out side to side.
I want to land next to him, if I can, and speaking through the crow, I'm gonna say, "Show me your eyes."
Okay, and there's a small pause. He's like, "Oh, well, I know that voice." And the form turns over at you, and you see the face of Gretchen.
Blue eyes. I think we should let him in, guys. Back into Baldur's voice.
Well, both of them seem to think so. Quickly, do it. Let him in.
You hear more knocking.
One, he's gonna take the table and move it away from the door.
Wait, what are you doing?
Trust us.
It's old friend. Don't worry, he's cool.
What do you mean there's more friends?
Just one more.
Sarah, what the fuck?
Sarah, keep it.
I have no idea who is out there.
Someone who can help us?
He's an old sensei.
You guys quickly rip open part of the table, and the door slams in. As for those of you who don't know, you see this very small goblinoid form with light bluish skin burst through the door, covered in this black rain cloak. As he rushes in, "Shut the door! Shut the door!" and he grabs it and helps you guys re-shut the door.
Yep.
Yeah, this is basically our punching bag.
This is the one I'm getting in trouble for.
That's not the nicest thing you could call me. You could say something nicer. After all, you all left me behind.
Oh, no. You stayed behind.
You're Gretch. The one they call
That's
Gretch.
true, too.
I think it was a misunderstanding of magical properties that left you behind.
And at that point, you do hear another scream closer from outside, and you hear this mechanism type sound go off, and screaming as you hear it get quieter and quieter as something is dragged away.
Gretch, what is it out there?
At this point, Gretch finally pulls off the hood, and in for full view, because Clyde and Nasira haven't met this character, you do see this very bluish-skinned goblin with bright bluish sparkling eyes. He says, "It's been a while since I've seen all of you. There's much to talk about, and we don't have much time."
Holy crap. I could say coherent sentences normally.
and that's where we're going to close the session.
Awesome.
Wait. Oh.
On that line.
We end with, it can say coherent sentences.
Normally.
From Gretch.
And everybody levels up.
I'm assuming this is a milestone and definitely not XP. There's no way that was XP related.
Do we level up under the banner of Tasha's Aldrich everything?
Yes.
I'm gonna wait to put in that level just so I can glance through everything that's got.
Oh, I just got Tasha's. I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah.
So you guys have all of December and part of January to figure out how you want to level up.
Tim, can I see you in the secret chat?
Well, it's kind of hard because
Tim, I'll meet you right there. I'm just kidding. I'll DM you.
Okay.
I was thinking about that all night. It's
There's
like,
no
how do
way
we
it
use
could-
the secret chat?
I mean, Andrew and I could technically get out.
We could just
Walk out of the room.
Yeah, why don't you
we got. If you wanted to do
No.
we could real quick, but you two would have to leave and we'd go in secret chat.
Yeah, we'll just get chicken.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But it's something I'll have to do on my level up. It's cool.
Time to go get that Popeye's chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
But okay. This was a bit of a janky session. I don't know.
Well, we liked it.
We liked it.
It was great over here.
Yeah, 0 latency.
I was like, this is gonna be weird on the other end of this.
For real.
I think if next time if this happened again,
We'll have 3 mics.
with 3 microphones.
Yes.
With low gain, so that no one's picking up anyone else's stuff.
Ducks.
ASMR style.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds
Alrighty.
perfect.
I love Santiago. This is the most frustrating setup ever.
It is, dude.
Were you ever there when Tim didn't have good internet?
Oh god.
That was
fun.
Yeah, y'all ain't streaming it.
Yeah, that was bad. Those were worse than this.
Oh man.
But okay. I know we cut it short due to multiple reasons. 1, the setup. 2, Andrew flying. 3, I don't know, holiday weekend. But just openly saying, hot damn, I did not expect this to go for this long. We're at 25 sessions out of however many we do. You're level 9. You're in Janglebrook.
Gretch is back?
Gretch is back.
I missed him.
And Balastar knew that Gretch this entire time, apparently. That's a good part.
I kind of put it together, yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out what's in that new
I
book.
was just like, what?
Is it not allowed to enter a house?
The more you kept on describing everything, the more I was like, there's no way it's Gretch. I took a shot in the dark.
I thought he was like your biggest fan or something at the Fight Club.
Yeah, I thought it was the kid too. That's what I thought.
The kid, hey, it's me, the one with the chicken. You gave me the rock.
Oh, Deb. But okay, if you guys gotta go for it. But just openly saying, thank you guys for just riding this train for this long.
Yeah.
And when we come back to this in January, we got way bigger things to do. So
Okay, was this a long train ride? I kind of jumped in mid-flight.
true.
Same. You jumped in like 2 sessions after me, so.
There was a tunnel, and a cat jumps down from the tunnel.
Do check Discord every once in a while, because I probably won't manage it this coming Sunday, but I personally would like to try like some kind of one-shot.
Yeah.
So one of these Sundays, I'll keep you posted as to when it'll be good to go, but
Sweet.
just if you're interested, probably do one.
Oh, jeez.
And check tomorrow for the D&D Beyond League, because you can make your remake your characters in there.
Yeah, that'll be more comfortable.
it'll also be my chance to play.
Yes.
Yeah. DM Don's player character.
If we make one shots.
Well, I I'm gonna certainly give it a go, and I'll be cool if somebody else. But at least one.
Yep. But the mantle is open to anybody at any time till we come back, and even when we come back, if someone can I one shot for a random week, like it's still open. It's just this is as free as it will be.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thanks for the session, guys.
Yeah, but if you guys gotta go, thank you for your time. Hope you had fun for Thanksgiving, and have a good holiday coming up.
Yeah, you guys too.
All right. Peace, everybody.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Oh boy. All right. What a session. Certainly wasn't the grandstanding, multi-word like people run thing that a production value that I would like to have ever. But we made do with what we got, and we got a session. I guess to recap, if you don't really know what the hell happened, we saw the operation of one of our characters who had something growing in his stomach for a whole week straight, and it finally burst into a series of tadpole-like creatures that we defeated on the spot, and somehow kept him alive despite this sort of bursting from the stomach. Then the doctor themselves patched our boy right back up, and will probably send us the bill in a few in-game days, as is tradition. And then what we expected was going to happen, a sort of purge from the military of the game, was coming in that night to basically kill anybody they find on the streets, and find a set of criminals that oddly matches our party's description. And then as a last-minute twist, a early campaign friend that even my character doesn't know about showed up in our hideout, introduced themselves again as some sort of vampiric goblin, from what I understood it. Their name was Gretchen, and he had finally located us, and was gonna try to explain some stuff before the session ended. So, I guess we get those questions answered in about a month and a half's time, folks. Because this is the last D&D session of the year, at least for the main canon. We seem to be having one-shots over the next few weeks, and we'll see if we stream them or not, or if we're just having fun. But for now, that'll be it for today. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and just raid Flair because she's live. And why not? I'll just go say hi while I chill and play Dark Souls or something. I don't know what she's playing. Might be doing Just Dance. Oh, she's doing Portal. Nice. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and send you over to her. Because we can. But in the meantime, folks, y'all have a good time. Raid CL Flare. Be sure to check out our Discord and Twitter for more notifications on when we're going live next and what we're playing. The next stream should be on Tuesday. We're going to keep playing Crash Bandicoot and finishing that off on Tuesday, alright? So until then, folks, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.